What is up? Welcome back. It's Sunday night. You're here with the Average Boys podcast. It's your boy, Crispy, and I'm here running a solo show today. Right now, I think Brian's probably at work, and I think Derpy's out of town right now. So I'll be running it kind of solo today. But again, it's not too crazy of a week. But of course, um, we do have some stuff that we're going to be talking about. We do have Stranger Things drop, the first chapter, volume one. And right now, even in the process, Derpy and I are hopefully planning on dropping a review video that'll be on the Answers YouTube channel. Thank you. Shout out to the Answers podcast. And I want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. And yeah, we'll be hopefully doing a drop for the first half of the volume. And then we'll do another drop of the second half of the volume breakdown in our kind of like reactions and reviews. And we'll also be doing a talking point here. So I just want to say what's up and thank you guys for tuning in. And we're going to be talking Stranger Things today. We're going to be talking, of course, the bids and everything that's going on with, Warner Brothers. We're going to be talking some Marvel talks, and we're going to be talking about the Alkalite director. But first, I want to say, how was your guys' Thanksgiving? I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys got to spend time with families and loved ones. And yeah, let me go ahead and see what's up. I need to share. I need to still get some stuff going on, guys. Gabriel, what's up, my boy? How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing good. Hope the family's well. Hope you had a really good holidays and Thanksgiving and stuff. Let me see what's up. I'm trying to get some sharing out. Yeah, I'm starting up kind of late today. Man, it's been a tiring week, everybody. Just a tiring week. What a opportunity. Let me go ahead and get here. Let me share. Yeah, one and share to the story, and then we'll get started. There we go. Also, to shout out, yeah, everything's been going good. Right now, we are in the process. I have some fights coming up. Let me open this poster that right now so you guys can see what that's all about. Texas Fight League. We have this match coming up. Let me see if I can post this. Are my guys here? One of them's there. I'll put this out right now. Share screen. Let's go with a window. Here we go. So we'll be here at the Texas Fight League Strike Series. This is going to be August. No, this isn't August. This already happened. What the fuck, dude? What the crap, man? We should be TFL 7. That one will be coming up. Oh, man, this is an old one, bro. The heck, Estilo. The hell, man. Let me see if I can find Texas Fight League. It's the same one? It's the same one. Let me see. This is the promoter. One of the promoters, Estilo. Man, the myth, the legend himself. We have this fight that's going to be coming up. This is a strike series, and this you'll see that it's kids and amateurs and all that stuff. It's going to be for kickboxing for the young ones and the old ones. And I'm trying to see photos. See if we have it. Is it this one? I think it is. Let me see. Yeah, I guess it's this one. TFL 6. No, it's the last one. It'll be TFL 7. I don't know where they have the information out, but we'll be out there December 20th in Brownsville, Texas, guys. Don't forget, it's going to be a great time. Cannot go wrong. If you guys want to go check out some local MMA talent and see some of the local kids that are coming up in the sport, all amateur fights. It's going to go on from it usually opens up at 7 and stops at 10:30. Jacob Brown Auditorium in Brownsville. It's going to be an amazing fight. Go check it out. I have 2 of my competitors in there, Diego Hernandez and Noah Ibarra. I'm going to have both of them in there. So not a bad time, my folks. Not a bad time. If you guys want to go check it out, it should be on a Saturday or something. But yeah, we'll be out there. Other than that, we have, I think the Night of Lights is already started in McAllen at the convention center. If you guys want to go check it out, it's always a really good time. You guys make sure you get out there. It's a good time for all the family. What's up? I think Derpy's here. Hey, what's up, Derps?
What's up? What's up?
What's up, man? I thought you were out of town.
I am out of town, but I just wanted to stop by,
Excellent. Yeah, just right now we're dropping in some information about just some local stuff that's happening, just catching people up that are in the area. Just letting them know I have 2 of my fighters on a card December 20th. And then we have an event called the Night of Lights going on in McAllen, which is the bigger city here in the Valley.
Yeah.
And they do all the, the big Christmas trees, kind of like that center of the town kind of vibe. Sometime an ice skating rink, big Christmas trees, all the stuff.
That's awesome.
So We're actually designated the South Pole of the world. You know that, right?
Really?
Yeah, it's not even crazy, dude. Of course, it's completely opposite here. Right now, we got a cold front, but for you guys, it's probably nothing. I think the weather's
Right.
like at 58.
No, it's for you guys it's like probably 58, but for us it's like maybe like 30s, 40s.
No, right now it's 58. Like that's a cold front for us. That's cold for us here.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
you guys, it's probably nothing, man.
Nope, 50 is nothing, dude.
Yeah, you're going outside in shorts and a t-shirt.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
for
what I
us,
did the other
everybody's all
day.
suited up. Yeah, by now everybody's all suited up. The girls all have their cool boots with the fur, and all the guys are wearing freaking turtlenecks and sweaters and stuff. You know what it is.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, my camera's on right there.
How was your trip, man?
Oh, it was nice. I mean, I'm still here. I mean, but I came out in the car to,
Nice.
just be on a little bit.
Nice.
I just had a steak dinner
Nice,
celebrating
dude.
my sister's birthday, so.
Excellent. That's great, dude. That's awesome.
You ever heard of the cheese factory? The cheesecake factory? or
Yeah,
something?
man. Yeah. Fuck
I
yeah.
just had some of that, dude. The steak was awesome.
What'd you have for cheesecake?
We didn't have any cheesesteak. We were already stuffed.
What the heck?
I know we were supposed to go there for the cheesesteak.
Yeah, that's what
but,
you're
like,
supposed to go there for, dude.
yeah, but I'm like, dude, I had a lot.
Yeah,
I mean,
Vince
I'm
says
stuffed.
it's down here right now. It's sweatpants and hoodie sweater, dude.
Right.
Yeah. How's everything going? So what do you got, man? There's a couple of things that I put on the board that we were going to talk about. I know you're out of town, so I know it'll probably catch you by surprise, but just give me like your cliff notes, man. I'll throw it at you real quick, okay?
What do you mean by Cliff Notes?
Cliff notes, like just give me like your little splashes of ideas, like what pops to your mind. Think of it like shotgun questioning.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so the three major bidders for Warner Brothers right now are Netflix, Paramount, and Comcast, right? They're on
Comcast and Heartbeat.
the second bidding terms going into the third. Warner Brothers has said, nope, not enough money. You guys haven't given us enough for the bid. That's crazy as fuck. But
Right.
right now, James Cameron has spoken out about how it would be a horrible idea for like the overarching idea of theater if Netflix bought out Warner Brothers. Dealing
I
by
agree.
the fact that James Cameron is saying that Netflix has come out vocally and said that they think theater is dead. There's no more theater, and theater's been killed off by streaming. And what's up, Miguel? Good to see you, my man. And he says it's bad because Warner Brothers has a bunch of IPs that still go out in theater, and Netflix made a comment saying that if they bought it, they would still allow theatrical releases. But what do you think about that? What do you think about what James Cameron's saying?
I think he's correct. I think
Yeah.
Netflix is not the move for Warner Brothers and DC. If anybody, I hope it's Comcast because I can't stand Paramount either.
Good point. Good point.
The person that's in charge of Paramount is really, really, he's a jerk face. I'll say it. He's a jerk face, and I think DC's only hope is Comcast or even possibly the monopoly Disney.
Yeah, true that. We talked about that the last time too. So I still think it would be good for Disney because then you can like accommodate the Disneyland and Disney World to have DC items and stuff like that too. And, you know, consolidate the superhero genre. You know what I mean? And
as a whole.
Yeah, I think it would be really cool. Mind you, DC's doing a really great job in the writing of KO, the series that's going on, the comic book series right now. It's pretty sharp.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty sharp, man. It's a really good read. If you guys are out there and you're still into the comic book stuff, you guys go check it out. DC KO, really worth it. Really worth it. What else? The next thing would be the conversation we're going to have is Hugh Jackman's involvement in the future of Marvel. Beforehand,
I heard this too.
Before he did the Deadpool and Hugh Jackman film, he had come out and said that he was kind of on the fence about ever coming back. He thought Logan was a good send off.
Right.
But then they made Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool with Hugh Jackman, and it turned out to be super fantastic. Probably one of his best, tellings of the story, even above Logan, in my opinion. But he recently came out in an interview and said that he is tired of lying to the fans, and is talking about how he's never going to say no to not coming back again.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Well, Chris, how much you make in a year?
Me? Fuck, I don't make shit, dude. Not as much as Hugh Jackman.
How much do you think he makes in one film?
Oh, dude, he makes more than my lifetime.
Exactly.
More than my lifetime.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't see.
He'll sign in a heartbeat if it's money involved.
Yeah, I never even knew where people even got the concept that he would never come back to this role. I mean, I would understand that. Yes, he's 57 years old, right? Like he's an older guy, and it's hard to maintain the physical prowess of being like super muscular.
Look at Michael Keaton, like, for example, he went back for The Flash and got money out of it.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, but damn, they have an old man Logan story in the comic books. He could be old and still be the character.
Right.
And I told the guys this a long time ago. I just think he's waiting for X-23, the girl to grow up, which she finally did. She's an adult. She came out in the last movie, and they're about to hit the real Marvel mutant saga of the Marvel universe.
Right.
It would be ridiculous, dude, if he pulled out right now before he even started. They can like start him up and kill him and make the X-23 chick the new Wolverine, but there's no way he doesn't jump into that opportunity.
Yeah.
Like the opportunity for Hugh Jackman's Wolverine to work with the fucking Avengers, like to meet Captain America, like those are in the comic books, and people love those fucking scenes when Wolverine worked with Captain America in World War II, or when he fought the Hulk, or him and Spider. There's so many fucking like opportunities for them to get together and do stuff with his character. There's still so much. There's still so much, dude.
Yep.
So it'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, Chris, my family's coming here in the car. Give me a minute, and then I'll be back. All right.
All right, bro. Yeah, take your time, man. Thank you for even jumping in. I appreciate you.
I'm gonna be on the road, and I'll be able to talk to you. I'm just telling them.
Yeah. Well, if anything, just take your time, dude, and see if you get home.
All right. I'll be right back.
Later, brother. All right, guys, that was Derpy jumping right in to hang out. I appreciate you, my man. But yeah, we got some things we're going to talk about. I wanted to throw some ideas at Derpy just to get his mindset. If there's a situation that he doesn't get to make it tonight, I just want to get someone's ideas and stuff. But you guys in the comment section, let me go back and see what's up. Vince, my man, I see you in the comments. Vince, Miguel says, what's up, fellas? How's it going? What's up, Miguel? Good to see you, man. Thank you for coming back on the show. Vince says, I don't know who will buy it, but we will see it. Hell yeah. And Vince says they can dead off his character at Secret Wars, just like Iron Man in Endgame. They could. And they have a huge possibility of doing it, I believe. They do have, and they did introduce X-23's character. So there could be that situation where they have the tree stabbing scene all over again, and him be like, here is my mask, now you're the Wolverine. And then because she ends up donning the Wolverine costume also and goes around and does Wolverine things. Of course, it was during a bad time in comics when people were trying to forcefully get these characters to be popular by taking the names of old characters and flipping them on their heads and making them genders or just everything, all that weird shit. So we'll have to see how it goes. I think X-23 in Logan did a great job. What's up, Javi, man? Good to see you, my man. Talking right now of Wolverine's situation, Hugh Jackman's situation in the Marvel Universe. But we got some topics we're going to be talking about right now, so just throwing it out there. But yeah, going back to what we were talking about, we'll come back to this in a little bit. But going back to what we're talking about, so far we've had this really great bidding war for WB Warner Brothers, right? It's up for bids, and we've had some really crazy stuff within the last couple of months. Of course, Paramount coming out speaking that it would like to buy it, and I think Netflix kind of threw its name out there. Capcom has been kind of quiet, which is like NBC and all that stuff, but they're a huge heavy hitter. But Paramount and Netflix have been like the top competitors, where Paramount, I believe like 2 weeks ago, partnered up with some Saudi princes and Saudi people and Arabian people and kind of did it going, what's up? Let me see. Oh, we got another visitor. Trigger. What's up, my dude? God damn, boy, long ass time. No audio. Change your microphone. Change your headset. I don't know if the microphone's working. Talk. Got it. There it is. I can hear you now. Say something.
All right.
Yeah, my dude.
Triggs, yeah, I just started getting this mic working again.
Good stuff. Good stuff. It's a good microphone. Can't meet it. Blue Yeti, blue.
Yeah, and I was using my old blue.
It still kind of breaks up, dude. The microphone still kind of breaks up. Yeah, I think it was a wire the last time, right?
And I still have the other mic just in case.
Yeah, you got the World of Warcraft one, right?
Yeah, I still got it. Dude,
that's a great microphone. That's a great microphone. Yeah, it's a great microphone. I don't know, man. I think that microphone still got a lot of problems. That one, the old one.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's time to like switch this one out.
Yeah, you gotta light it on fire or something.
Nah, man, I think I'm gonna put that one in
like a case or something.
Yeah, dude. Like
yeah, that'd be pretty good.
It was like the start of like the podcast.
That's
dude,
dope.
I've actually been through 3 different mics with it.
Mics.
Yeah,
I've been through like 2. I think I buy them like crazy.
I think I'm at like 2.
What's up, man? So what's up?
Nothing much, man. It's just living life sober now, dude.
Sober's good.
Yeah, it's boring.
No, it's life, dude. Yeah, it's still breaking up, dude.
Oh, damn, hold on.
Yeah, switch the microphone. I know it's gonna be better. I know your microphone, the other one's gonna be better. Technical difficulties, folks. Look at that cool ass blue microphone that he's got. It's got a wind popper and everything. Yeah, he'll switch it over there. Let me go to the comment section real quick. And Derpy's in here too. Surprised YouTube hasn't jumped in the bid war for WB. It's a good call. Good call. Derps, what's up, my guy? Welcome back. Yeah, Trigger's in here too, man. That's dope. I'm gonna get his microphone up real quick.
Can you hear me good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Yeah, Triggs is in here too. He just got in right now, but he's gonna get his microphone up and running real fast. But yeah, he'll break it down. He'll break it down a little bit. Let's see if he gets it up. Let me see. He'll get his stuff going on right now. But Derp, what's up, man? You already with your family?
Yeah, I'm with my family. Say hello, family.
Good. Hi, how's it going? Hi, everybody.
Now.
There you go. I can hear you more, Triggs, now.
All right.
Trigger.
Yeah. Derpy, what's up? Derpy says, "What's up, Triggs?" I don't know if you can hear me yet.
I can actually. I saw his face earlier, man. That was weird. I was like, I was like,
we got a huge face reveal a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, dude, Derp face reveal. And I was like,
Derp face reveal. Yeah, I told him that he needs to do Derp needs to do his little character as a V.
Dude, I was thinking of that too. I was like, dude, I wonder how he would feel if he just like VTubed
his character.
Yeah. And just like
I tried it once. It's like difficult to set up.
Yeah.
I've heard that it's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Like set up.
It's
and I'm kind of just like, you know what, dude? I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that because fuck, literally all of
it. fuck extra work.
Yeah, dude, I'm so not for it. But so what's going on? What are we talking about? What's
boys, let me break it down. Me and Derp had already been talking about this. I was throwing him some shotgun questions because he's on the road. I didn't know he's going to be on for a long time, but that way it's not too crazy. But so the big 3 that are going after purchasing Warner Brothers right now are the first 2. The first one's going to be Netflix. Second is
Netflix, Paramount and
Comcast, right?
Yeah.
Out of all 3 of those, Paramount and Netflix are kind of like on top, where like 2 weeks ago, Paramount hooked up with a bunch of Saudis and they were like, yo, we're going to offer you, I think it was like 47 billion or million or 4 billion, or they gave them an astronomical number.
That's
like an astronomical number.
Yeah.
And Warner Brothers said it wasn't enough. We're going into third round bids.
Second round.
So no, this is going into the third. This was the second round.
No, this is second round.
Are you
first
sure?
round, yeah. The first round was where we're bidding for like your initial bids, but these were non-locked bids. So basically, like what that means is that like they can give their bid, and if it's accepted, then like it's still up for change. This round of bidding is now the ones that like if you say you're going to give us $75 billion, that's what you're going to put. That's what you're putting up. You are going to put up 75. The first round was like, okay, 45, but we could go higher, we could go lower. We'll see. We'll work that out in negotiations.
Yeah,
Negotiations are over. Like this is now like okay, whatever you say you're gonna offer me, that's what's like you're gonna give now.
That's your final offer, basically.
yeah. It's your final offer.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
the next $1 million
not
bids is
like
expected
I'm
to be
not going
seen
to say
September
it's
1st.
going to be the final offer. I'm going to say that it's more going to be the offer that's going to set the precedent.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you have to
You have to
like
go above it.
you have to match that number. Like it's basically like Chris is selling me this microphone for $100 or selling he has the intent of selling. And I'm like, Chris, I'll give you $100 for it. And Chris is like, bet, I'll take it. And I'm like, JK, how about 75?
Yeah. You start bidding around.
Yeah. But this round of bidding is like, no, it's gonna be 100. Like that's what I'm accepting. That's what you're gonna give me. And
it's crazy the amount of money that they throw at it.
and that's like a legal binding or that's what it's called. It's called the binding offer.
Trigger, who do you hope it goes to?
Who do I hope it goes to?
Yeah.
I want Comcast because I don't trust Netflix or Paramount.
What has Comcast released so far?
Well,
What is it? Comcast is NBC, right?
It's Universal, right?
Is it? Yeah, I think it's Comcast Universal.
Yeah.
I mean, Universal's
Imagine
got
the
big
parks,
bid.
though. Imagine their parks having all the DC characters.
Yeah, but their DC line fucking sucks.
But I was gonna say,
like, honestly, the only thing coming out of DC that I have any kind of give a shit for is like another season of Peacemaker.
and not only that, like, me and Derp, you and I talked about that a while back, where we were trying to remember what place had like the Batman ride and the Superman ride. Was that we were thinking Six Flags, right?
Yeah, they had.
they have
Warner Brothers never had that stuff, right? They had like the Hulk one.
They had
thing.
it at one point.
I was about to say, I was like, I'm sure they did. I mean, like, this is also, you got to remember, Chris, like what you and I are remembering is like 25 years ago. You know, like,
yeah, when we were in high school. Like when I was in high school, they had it.
Yeah, this is like, dude, I'm coming up on my 20-year high school reunion. You know, and that's shit that I remember when I was like a fucking like middle schooler. Yeah, so like this is like coming up on like 30 years almost that you and I remember.
Yeah. But it's not too far-fetched to understand that
while it may not be that
right?
far-fetched, like we also kind of have to remember, like, dude, that's something that like is different now. You know, like what you and I remember is.
Yep. Definitely.
Bill Finger didn't even have a name in Batman at the time.
Yeah. But now he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he does. But what do you think? Okay, so the reason why this is a big thing right now, and I mentioned this to Derpy, I don't know if you got to hear it when you were jumping on beforehand, right? James Cameron, you know, the fucking probably the best director. The GOAT, yeah.
Dude, the GOAT, bro.
The best
like,
director.
What was it like?
All time.
Four of his films are of the highest grossing
films ever
of all time.
Yeah,
and 4 of them are his. Of like out the top 10, I wasn't.
Yeah,
like
he's the dude.
4 of them are his.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah, if I was James Cameron, I would go to any studio and be like, "What are you offering me?"
Yeah.
I don't make offers. I get.
I'd be like, can you change the title of this building? Can you change my name right now?
Yeah, that
changes right now.
Where's my
pocket? Where's my parking space?
Yeah, my parking space. You mean my parking garage?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah. He every studio in Hollywood has a parking space for James Cameron, even though he's not there.
Yeah, every building in America.
Every building has a parking space. So James Cameron recently came out in an interview, like a radio show, and made a pretty wild comment. And he said it would be disastrous if Netflix purchased or won the bid war for Warner Brothers. And he said this in regards to earlier comments by the person that owns Netflix, stating
not
Oh,
that the
one
person,
but 2 cokes.
Yeah, man, he's banging them, banging them out.
Sober now, dude. It's fucking.
he made a comment about the Netflix CEO saying that they had made several comments that theater was dead. The theater, the feeling or the involvement of needing theaters is kind of overdone. Streaming's taken over. The theater life is coming to an end soon. And then made a comment later about making the first purchase or throwing out the first number, saying that he would still allow theatrical releases for some of the films and IPs that they're going to buy into if they win the Warner Brothers bid.
I
remember that, right?
Well, I saw that because like there are stuff that like I mean, obviously all of James Cameron stuff, all of the James Gunn stuff.
James Gunn stuff
Still needs to make it to theater.
Yeah.
Fucking with
James remember we talked about this a long time ago, Triggs. We talked about Rebel Moon and all that shit, how bad it was, right?
Dude, and it's so funny that you're mentioning that because of the resurgence for people who are like, give us more Snyder.
Yeah.
Fucking
nuts. Weird.
And I'm like, it was so funny because like I remember, I forget who, but I was like, I saw an interview and it's like basically just Zack Snyder just like reveling at the fact that
just
all this attention again. And I'm like, dude, I'm sure Brian and fucking Chris are dying right now. Just wondering what fucking planet is in retrograde right now.
Yeah, dude, it's 100 million fucking percent, dude. It was so weird, man. It's been so weird. And Derpy's in on it too, because Derpy is not. He likes the DC universe. He likes what the attempt that Snyder did or tried, but he's more into the Gunn universe. He thinks that it's doing fairly well, and he's really excited to see where it goes.
Well, the Gunn universe is the Gunn universe, like with, I don't care what you fucking say about it, it's still new. It's like barely out of infancy.
Yeah, it's brand new. It's just
it only has one film in,
and some cartoons, man,
and a cartoon and a half, and 2 seasons of something that happened in another universe.
Well, sort of. God, fucking James Gunn.
I
tell you,
fucking Zack Snyder. I'm all about it. Now, dude, I don't even care, bro. I at this point, it's just, you know what? Finish your stories, man. Like, put them in comic books. Fucking make them like web studio things or whatever. Just finish your fucking stories, bro.
Hey, Derp, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Derp, do you remember the 4-hour Snyder cut?
The unwatchable 4-hour cut?
The unwatchable? That's hardcore. With me and Triggs actually had invited me out to his house to have like a whole watch party to watch it.
Dude, we actually had a pretty,
and we had a pretty decent time, dude.
How did that go?
It was actually pretty fun, dude.
I would say some shit and then it would come out in the film.
Dude, it was so funny. If you've ever seen Chris shut up so fast in a fucking film,
yeah, dude.
This is like that was the film. Why is this like this? Will blah 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 blah, and
like
we immediately answer
one time or every other 4 months,
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, at least
it's not a watchable movie that you can just pop in and say, "Oh, I want to watch a movie."
So I'm on. Like, me and a friend of mine, we have a term now that we use, and it's second monitor content.
Yep,
that is perfect.
It's a good way to
monitor content.
Yep, just playing in the background shit.
Yeah, like you just put the TV on, put it on to something that's gonna, like and fold your laundry.
Yeah, fold your laundry.
Yeah, there you go, dude.
I had said this a long time ago. There's no way that no one in fucking humanity that has a lick of imagination can fuck up a 4-hour superhero universe film, like at all. There's no way.
There was stuff in there that wasn't even unnecessary, like the Flash stuff, some of the Cyborg stuff. Some of the Cyborg stuff was cool, but then there was backstory stuff that shouldn't be in it.
Some of the Flash stuff, like the extra flashes they added, they were like, "Oh, look what Flash can do." Like they made it kind of cool, but Ezra's still a piece of shit in my mind.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want to make that guy look cool no more.
Yeah,
but now we have the idea. Look, this is the thing. If Netflix is bought, if Netflix, fuck, dude, if Netflix wins this bid war, they still have Snyder on on contract to make these films. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can
Dude,
you?
I guarantee you that guy's like number 5 on someone's speed dial and been like, all right, Snyder.
You got it, baby. We're back, baby.
You're up, dude.
Call Jared Leto.
Yeah, but right, dude. Get Ezra on
damn
the
it,
phone. Get Affleck. Get the boys.
Get the boys together.
Yeah, dude. Get Gal. Get the other dude. You know, get them all.
All Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
Tell her to stop working at Dairy Queen.
Yeah, man. Tell her to.
She ain't
stop
making
working
movies,
at-
dude.
Yeah, dude, tell her to stop working at Aldo or whatever.
Yeah, she is
Come
not
on.
making movies right now.
Yeah, dude. Oh, fucking poor Gal Gadot, dude.
And then they're like, "Do we call the Rock? Should we call the Rock?" No, wait on that guy.
Hold on,
just
bro.
chill on that guy. Yeah, wait.
hold on.
We're too
Let's
crazy.
let's see how this movie does, and then we'll
Yeah.
give him a ring.
God damn it!
Wait,
Henry
Cavill
wait,
was okay.
hold on.
That's
He's
what
doing
I
another
thought
Fast
I
and the Furious movie anyway. Don't worry about it. He's
Is
busy.
Henry Cavill still available? Is he still doing The Witcher?
Oh,
Fuck, I don't
dude.
know.
Oh,
Fucking Trigger loves The Witcher, dude.
No, wait,
Dude.
is he doing Gundam?
What's up?
I thought Henry Cavill was doing Gundam or something.
Warhammer.
No, he's not. He's way out of The Witcher, bro. He's not even like. They won't even consider him anymore. They were like, he tries to touch girls in the cast, and the girls were like, "What are you talking about? We all want to be touched by him. We ain't
Yeah.
complaining and shit."
No, it's like, well, he finally like came out and said he was like, yeah, I was the fucking annoying guy on set. Like,
Yeah, he was just
Like,
tickler
yeah,
for
like-
the material.
yeah, like, oh, like we should like, why are we doing this? We should do this instead. You know, shit like that.
But Triggs, you guys get mad at me for that. How did you feel that Henry Cavill did that for The Witcher though and got fired?
That's not why he wasn't fired. His contract was up.
Well, I mean
And why would they renew? He just re-signed back at the time to do Superman, and so
but would you not fight for a dude to have like a guy like that everyone loves the shit out of him? Because look at what happened the moment they
I
lost
would.
him.
But here's also once again like the biggest unfortunate reality of like that entire situation. That guy had fucking Warhammer in the pipeline for years, and he was already in talks for fucking Highlander.
Mhm.
So when everything literally fell apart for him, he was like, "Sick! I have all this
I'm
open time
fucking
now,
set, baby.
Yeah, dude, free
Yeah.
agent. I'm out. I guarantee you, dude. That guy like gave everybody one of those and fucked right off. Built himself another computer and just kept on chugging.
And they were like over there at The Witcher. They were like, "What do we do, bro? What do we do?" And they're like, "Well,
Is one of the
Hemsworth-
Hemsworths? Can we get one of the Hemsworths? Which is the right below the Thor?
Yeah, we don't want that guy. He's way too expensive.
Yeah, he's way
Who's
too
that
expensive.
sniper in that other movie with fucking
Yeah.
Zack Snyder? God damn it, dude. Yo, did you watch the second Witcher shit with him?
I still haven't. I was supposed to with a friend, but
Disappointing,
I've
dude.
dude, I've heard.
Good luck with
I've
season
heard.
3 or
No,
season
here's
4,
one thing I
whatever it
will
is.
say. I will say this, and I got a lot of shit for it. And
Trigger, did you watch
as somebody who is a
season 3?
martial artist, Chris, I kind of want to pick your brain on this. I feel like Liam was a little bit more fluid in his fight scenes than Henry was.
Yeah, I would see that. I mean, for fuck's sake, they made this like his move in Top Gun or whatever the fucking movie did with Mission Impossible. And I was like, dude, what the fuck is that, dude? That's just him fixing his sleeves. What is that?
It's him fixing his sleeves.
Yeah, he's
And,
just like,
and Tom Cruise was like,
wow, bro, that's amazing. Oh, we lost Derpy. I think Derpy, because he's in the road, he might be having bad stuff.
yeah, he's probably in a dead zone or something like that. Anyway, oh yeah, dude. Honestly, I ate that shit up too. Who the fuck didn't?
Yeah, well, yeah, I thought it was cool after a while. I was like, all right, bro. Like, you look
Dude,
cool.
and then
It's
just
Henry Cavill.
the haymakers that come right after that.
Yeah, they just clobbering motherfuckers.
But
That is
no, like
crazy.
what honestly what I was saying is that I felt Liam was a lot more fluid in his like motions with his sword fights
Mhm.
than Henry was. I felt Henry was a little bit more rigid, you know, and like except for the Blaviken fight and maybe like one other, I felt he was a little rigid with some of his fights.
Welcome back,
but
Derpy.
with-
Welcome back.
But with Liam,
Oh, you're
I
breaking
really
up real
felt,
bad.
yeah, brother, you are.
Hold on,
I-
Derpy.
yeah.
You're breaking up really, really bad, dude. Derpy's up. Yeah, I think it's cool. I brought up this scene because it's probably one of your favorite scenes.
I actually haven't seen this one, but go for it, dude.
You're gonna fucking love it, dude. I say that hyper fucking sarcastically, dude. The fucking CG in this fucking thing is redonkulous, dude. It looks like a sci-fi TV show.
Oh god.
I'm not gonna put any in the audio. I don't think you guys can hear it, right? It looks like something that came out on the Sci-Fi Channel. Do you remember Sci-Fi Channel?
I miss Sci-Fi Channel.
I miss the corniness of it, right? You know what this reminds me of? You know those $5 fucking movies that they have at Walmart?
Oh,
And it's like Vin Diesel and he's like a witch hunter.
Oh, dude. No. You want to see bad? What was it? Check out and it's a Netflix movie, dude. The 47 Ronin 2 or whatever.
No, I saw that, dude. It was so stupid.
That
dude.
was horrible.
Don't make that film again. That was fucking horrible, dude. So this is one of the scenes that a lot of people tore fucking ass into, just on the sheer wackiness and like video or
well, at least
punching that bitch in the chest.
At least they're using the signs correctly.
Acting. Right? You've gotten me. so yeah, that's the scene. It's very supernatural if you want to break it down, right? So we can agree that it's kind of turned more studio, I guess you could say. Like it looks like a more studio instead of it out being like out in the open or something like that. But you said that you felt that Liam Hemsworth was more like
a little bit more
believable.
a little bit more fluid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, than Henry. I felt Henry was a little bit rigid at times with some of his, and I say that only because Henry's a stocky dude.
Oh, dude,
so like, you know, and so Liam being a little bit more like Geralt's frame, which is a little bit smaller. You know, like yes, Geralt is like a stout dude, but he's not like Henry Cavill big, where Henry Cavill has like fucking 50-inch arms
and not to mention too, right? Like he has Chris in his corner. Like he can go and learn and practice stunt work with Chris, who's worked with some of the best stunt guys in Marvel.
I'm sure these guys have those guys on fucking
speed dial, bro.
Yeah, dude. So, I mean, so like while I'm not at all worried about that, it's just I feel like Liam's frame was a little bit closer to Geralt's actual frame in the book.
Yeah, he's not like a fucking bodybuilder.
Yeah, he's not huge like Henry was. And I felt like Henry's size at times kind of got in the way of his fights because he kind of has to maneuver around himself.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, mind you, both guys do fairly well in their roles. I mean, Henry Cavill knows how to act extremely fucking well.
Yeah, and I think what he did with Geralt's role
voice.
I mean, not just that, dude, but like he cared about Geralt so well that he wanted to make sure that he still gave an homage to the original voice actor, and that's why he has that
raspy voice, right?
In his voice, because that's what the original voice actor was doing. He was like, but he knew that he still has to Henry it up a little bit and still make it his own. And that's why, like, I love Sam Witwer for doing, things like that. You know, when he did like Palpatine or he did Maul and stuff like that. Like the guys who give a fuck about the source material.
100%.
You know, like, dude, if I ever met Sam Witwer or Henry Cavill, I would fucking cry. You know,
I'd cry. I'd come.
Yeah, because I cried.
Because when I cry when I come.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's what I do. Did you hear that Sam Witwer might be coming back in fucking
I heard
what is it?
Much a done deal that he's gonna be the Sun.
But what is it? It's not Alkalite because
it's gonna be in Ashoka. He's gonna be the Sun.
Ahsoka, there you go. The Sun, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be the Sun.
Yeah, it's wild, bro.
Yeah,
but I wonder if he's like, correct me if I don't understand this, but is he coming out as
he is coming out as the Sun. He is not coming out as Galen Merrick.
Oh, good. Yeah,
Star
because
Killer.
I was super confused when I heard that. I was like, wait, what? Like,
Yeah, no,
how?
like he's
He's not coming out as Star Killer,
Yeah, he's not coming out as Star Killer. He's
but he's
playing
going to be
the-
voicing and
yeah,
being the actor.
he's going to be the son, like of the Force.
Yeah,
like,
the one that came out
from Legends, right?
Rebels.
Rebels. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
it was in the Clone Wars. I'll show a picture of him.
Yeah, no, I mean I know who it is. It's just like I forget like which series it was in, but that's what I mean. He's going to be coming out. He's going to be playing that role.
Yeah, Son of Mortis.
Yeah.
Dope, man. That's going to be really nice,
dude. And to have Sam Witwer reprise a fucking
there he is.
Dude, yeah, to have Sam Witwer reprise a fucking Star Wars
a voice acting role and do it live action.
Yeah, a Star Wars role. Oh, dude, all we need is Cal Kestis, and like I'm, dude. Honestly, if they had Cal Kestis on the fucking Mandalorian movie,
they will. I guarantee he's gonna come out in the fucking Ahsoka show. But they're gonna wait.
I hope it comes out in the movie instead.
Yeah, 100%.
Fuck this show.
I think he'll give some kind of like attention to his character to get like people behind it more. Like dude, when the films come out, like The Mandalorian or whatever.
Won't need it, bro. We already have the fucking 2 games, and people love them games.
Yeah,
I'm
but
replaying them.
But like the everyday, right? The everyday person that watches Star Wars really doesn't play the games too much. Like, the regular, I mean, yes, fans do. The people that love this stuff, fans do. But I know people that still haven't.
But if you love it enough, you're gonna go look for it.
Yeah, but we're talking about the non-gamers. Like those guys are the ones that just buy the movie tickets and go with their kids and shit.
Then we don't fucking want you. We don't need you.
That's what I say all the time. And you guys get mad at me. You and Brian always get mad at me when I say this. I just want legitimacy. I just want the Hyperion bromance with Thor, bro. Is it too much to ask for?
Let it go, dude. You're not
gonna happen. It's gonna be the century. It's gonna be the fucking century.
Yeah, dude. It's gonna be. Yeah, I told you the moment
it's gonna be
century. Yeah, the moment that century got like announced, I was like, "That's your Hyperion.
That's it. You only need
one. Yeah, you better gear up, dude. That's gonna be your Hyperion."
I would have. Again, I'm gonna fucking die on this thing. If they didn't get Hyperion, I would have wanted Brad and Brashear. I thought Blue Marvel would have been way cooler, dude. Can you imagine Adam Brashear and Thor in the end?
Oh my god, dude.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I do know what
that would have been so good. They shit the bucket, dude. They shit the bucket. Yeah. Actually, talking about future plans for Marvel, it's a really good segue. Hugh Jackman's finally come out and said that he will never say no to coming back as Wolverine.
Yeah.
Compared to what he used to do after Logan, and he was like, "Guys, I don't know, man. I'm not really."
Well, it's because he'd already said his goodbye. I don't
100%.
blame him. I kind of don't blame him. Like now, it's kind of just like, I'm not gonna say it's a moot point, but I feel like now it's more of like, dude. I mean, like, what the fuck else can this guy do?
Yeah, he's.
I think it's that toxic ex that you just can't let go of.
100%.
And he's just like, "Come on, baby, one more time.
One more time. Come on, it's gonna be better."
It wasn't you. It was me, baby.
It was me,
sorry.
Man.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I love you, girl. That type shit.
I agree. And what's crazy is, I remember an old comment that he made. This would have had to have been around maybe Days of Future Past or something. And they were talking about him kind of like stopping the character because remember he like drowned in the end or whatever.
Yeah.
And Stryker picks him up and all that other shit. And he kind of was like, if I'm not mistaken, he kind of says his goodbye at the end of that film. And then when people were interviewing him, he kind of made a comment, which was really cool. And he was like, I'm probably going to not come back as this character unless I get to be alongside the Avengers. I think that would be a great movement for my guy. Like when he said that, I was like, this man knows. Like he knows. And we are so close from Deadpool because remember they ended kind of ambiguous that he's kind of like in his own little place. There's not an incursion. There's nothing going on, but we know it's coming. It's very much like the ending of Deadpool's Time Runs Out when he's on the boat with all his friends and he's there with his daughter. Remember that one? Mm-hmm. And and then the incursion happens and then we don't get a Deadpool in Secret Wars because he's not like a He's not a main stake in the Marvel universe at that time. It's just
like
the Life Raft characters.
And honestly, I feel like he would have hurt like that story.
Yeah, he would have fucked up Secret Wars.
Yeah, like
he would have lost momentum hard, dude.
I'm so glad that he wasn't in Secret Wars because
dude.
he would have diminished that story.
They even had they had to fucking quell Maximus the Mad. Remember, they had to fucking just use him for like nothing, dude. They were just like, "Yo, go start a rebellion and get the people of Battleworld to start a protest or whatever."
Just put in everyone's mind that your daddy kills people.
Yeah, yeah. That go do it, man. Go do it. But that's what they did to his character, and it's like he was kind of like this crazy, out of pocket, always doing like nefarious kind of weird things. Sinister's there.
But he was already like royalty, like everyone that they brought like as barons had some sort of royalty role about them.
Oh, but Maximus the Mad wasn't a baron. He was in the Life Raft with Thanos' crew.
Yeah,
he was in the second one. Yeah, he was with the Black Order, and they were just like, "Fuck off and go do this. You don't really get to do anything." And he was like, "Yeah, I get a role or whatever." Like he didn't really do anything, but he just started a rebellion, and that's when I forgot who goes up to him, but it's like one of the Thors goes up to God Doom and he's like, "Sir, the people are rebelling," and he's like, "What people?"
Guy.
Yeah, he's like,
"It was the new guy,
the new Thor, right? Yeah. The young one." And Doom's like, "What? Like, what do you mean they're rebelling?" And he turns on like a screen, and it's just a dude with a fucking lamp thing, and everybody's like chanting with him, and he's like, "I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm gonna wipe these motherfuckers out, dude." Like, yeah, it's weird. But again, Deadpool coming into the Marvel universe now with the Secret Wars situation, I think it's because they just don't have the assets, dude. We talked about this a million times.
And that was something that I had been talking about forever. I was like, like when you were like, "Oh, dude, you better gear up because like, Secret Wars ain't gonna be like the story." And I was like, I know that.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing
I am not at all like kidding myself when it comes to this because I know that they don't have a tenth of the assets that they need for a panel to panel Secret Wars.
Yep. I mean, it's cool that we got Namor.
Yeah, but there's so many characters that were just one-offs.
Yeah.
It fucking just dude, and I still think this guy's a huge fucking drama queen. But I still want to see more of Shang-Chi. Like I would love to see more.
Oh yeah. He's been on it for a couple of months, right?
Yeah,
he's been kind of doing his thing where he's just crying all the time, dude, and shit.
Shut the fuck up. You're like one of the most popular Asian actors in Hollywood right now. Shut your fucking bitch ass up.
Yeah.
Fucking baby ass bitch, dude. God, you're such a fucking whiner.
Yeah,
dude, Bobby Lee didn't even complain this much.
Whenever he cries, it just sounds like skill issue problems. It's like when someone talks about a game and they're like, "No, I don't like it because I can't bind these things to this keypad." And
man, you didn't hear Michelle Yao complain this much.
Dark Souls is so hard.
Yeah,
I can't beat it, and it's like, well, it sounds like a skill issue, bitch. Like, get better.
Yeah, dude, GG, dog. Get good, homie. Dude, you didn't hear Michelle Yao complaining.
And she out there.
You didn't hear Tanya Fat.
She was wicked, man.
Yeah, dude, you didn't hear fucking Jet Li complaining. Bitch.
Yo, there was a. You know what? I wanted to ask you this too, and you hadn't been on the show in a while. Sadie Sink got called out, not called out, but she got called that she's going to be in Marvel Secret Wars. She's going to be in Spider-Man.
Brand New Day.
Brand New Day, right? Mm-hmm. Who do you think? Who do you think her character is?
Oh man, a lot.
I have an idea. I have a theory.
A lot of people thinking that she might be May Parker.
I have a theory. Stupid fucking theory, but it's gonna. Yeah, here we go, dude.
I've heard dumber, so go for it.
I think she's gonna be the Gwen. I think she's gonna be the Gwen Spider Girl from the Spider-Verse movies, because they're not gonna bring us Miles Morales, and they're gonna switch her out for him.
I mean, like I can kind of see it, but unfortunately, like very much like Jessica Chastain and like other prominent redheads in Hollywood. Sadie Sink's red hair is kind of like her thing.
But she does have that attitude in Stranger Things.
Yeah, I completely agree.
And she does it really well.
Yeah, she does.
But wait,
my retort to that would be, why not just have Haley Steinfeld come out and
Hawkeye.
Like, we don't have another actor who's playing a different character in the MCU right now?
Yeah, let's not do that with Hawkeye. Let's please not do that with Hawkeye's character.
Like, you're gonna tell me we don't have an RDJ?
Yeah, that RDJ. He's RDJ though. That's that's the excuse they're using for bringing him back. I don't want to be like, bro, Katie Seinfeld, she can do it, bro. I'm like, no, fucking stop, please. Like, you just make her hair blonde. You're gonna be like, wait, what the fuck?
She's a variant, dog. The whole variant thing.
She's a variant. Fuck it. Multiverse, guys. Everything's possible and anything's possible. Yo, but like, why Mayday Parker? Like, why do people really want to see Mayday Parker?
I don't
like,
think.
Like, over all the characters you could have, why Mayday Parker? Like, yeah, that's a good point. You're like,
they've already done time travel. They've already done multiverse stuff.
No, but like, why would you want to? They haven't brought Miles. They haven't brought Gwen. They haven't brought fucking Eddie Brock. Oh yeah, they do, right? They have Eddie Brock. They don't even have Eddie Brock's son.
They don't,
like,
have
you know
Eddie
what I mean?
Brock. Where do they have?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
In Sony.
Yeah, but he's gonna. That's the same thing with Spider-Man. Same thing in Spider-Man. He's Sony. I guarantee he's gonna make a dude. Can you imagine if we get stupid ass Venom in Secret Wars? Like, I'm so fucking livid, dude. So livid. I'm so scared. Hugh Jackman, I don't see a problem in, right? You can make a toy of his and it sells.
Dude,
Deadpool, you can make a toy, and that's what Secret Wars was for in the first place.
That man is the trifecta. All right, he's a good-looking dude. He can act his fucking ass off, and he can sing. The dude's done Broadway. Yeah, the dude's done Broadway. The dude's done, classical theater, fucking silver screen. He can sing. He's a good-looking dude, and he's been Wolverine like 9 times, dude. Dude, he's been Wolverine like longer than some people have been alive. Yep. I'm just saying, my guy.
You see, look, even Vince is like, well, what if she's Black Cat? Why do we need Black Cat? We haven't even got a real MJ. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
why? Because she's black?
We don't. She even admits it in the last movie. She's like, no, my name's not Mary Jane. My name is like some other fucking name. I forgot the name they chose for it. They were like, no.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And that was them being like, gotcha, bitches. That's not the real MJ. Ha ha ha. Sony over here doing some fucking Craven the Hunter things, doing some fucking. What's that fucking Morbius movie? Got you. That wasn't the real MJ. Fucking movies, bro. Sony just, god damn it. So what do you think then? Like, what if they introduce Sadie in the first movie? She comes in and she's kind of portraying this girl that's like almost the same role as Gwen Stacy in Spider-Verse. Right, where she comes in, she's kind of there as a spy in her universe or his universe, checking out Miles in the school, and then later on kind of reveals that she's a part of the Web Warriors. Because then again, it's like, don't you think it would be kind of cool if we got like a Web Warriors with Tobey Maguire, who plays the loser Spider-Man, Peter Parker? We get
but we've already got that movie.
Well, that's an animated series.
Doesn't matter. We already have the movie.
And it's not a part of the Marvel universe.
Doesn't matter. We already have the movie. People have already seen it. Why just make it again?
We're going to get Spider-Man, and we're not going to get Miles. And we don't have any other groups out there. We got the Fantastic Four. We're going to get the Good Guys Life Raft. We're going to get the Black Order, which they're going to have to bring Thanos back. And then we don't have any Barons. Like, we don't have any Barons of the Marvel universe. We've heard
Secret Wars. Brand New Day needs to come out first, which it
will. Yeah. Well, no, that's the Doomsday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Doomsday and Brand New World need to come out first.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
that's gonna come. But I'm telling you that Brand New Day is gonna come out before Doomsday.
Yeah. It's because we got like a year before Doomsday, right? We got a year. It's gonna come out next December.
July 31st.
Yeah, we're gonna get it at the end of the year. So we're about a year away from getting Doomsday. What's the date for Spider-Man?
All right, so for Spider-Man, July 31st, 26, and Doomsday, December 18th, 26. Secret Wars, literally like a year to the day.
Yeah, till from right now, almost.
Yes. No, 17 to 27.
So we have whatever they're gonna do in Spider-Man, like that's gonna be almost like the official setup, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's gonna have to be because that's what Phase 6 is.
Yeah,
Phase 6 started with Fantastic Four.
Yeah, and then it'll be Spider-Man, then it'll be Doomsday. You think we get any? I think we're gonna get a Wonder Man. What do you think about the Wonder Man thing and them saying like that he's gonna be like the strongest? Yeah, but what do you think about them saying again he's gonna be like the strongest character in the MCU now?
I apologize for all people who have suffered through this, but he's just gonna die from cancer anyway.
That's what he does. That's his special ability. Yeah. What about
dude, everyone loves to say like, oh, dude, everyone comes back in Marvel Comics. Except for the people who died from cancer.
That's straight up.
If you catch cancer, you die.
You're dead. You're like real dead. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, Wonder Man, even though he came back so many times, his character never like popularized again after he died.
Yeah.
It never popularized, dude.
Yeah.
So,
dude, and that's because they tried throwing him in the Avengers TV show. You remember the Saturday morning cartoon TV show?
They had him in the cartoon.
That had like none of the good Avengers except for like
the West Coast.
Yeah, it was just West Coast Avengers. Yeah, it was Vision,
US Agent.
I don't even think US Agent was in
it. US Agent was in it.
It was Vision. I know Wonder Man was in it. Hank,
Scarlet,
and Janet Pym, and I think
Scarlet Witch. Yeah, because they were dating. Wonder Woman and Wonder Man and her were dating. But if I'm not mistaken, US Agent was a part of it. That's crazy. Vince says, the question is the new day of Spider-Man movie. How is the Hulk and the Punisher going to fit into this movie? What do you think?
Who knows, my G?
I think Spider-Man's going to go after... I think the Punisher's going to go after Spider-Man. And the reason why is because of their relation in Secret Wars. No, Civil War. Where the Punisher was kind of like going after Tony Stark's people. I think he's going to probably be on the side of, what's the dude's name? From Spider-Man, the reporter. What's the dude's name? The guy with the buzz cut. What's his name? What's the CEO of the Daily Planet or Daily Bugle?
Oh, J. Jonah Jameson?
Yeah, I think he's going to believe that Spider-Man's a criminal and that they're going to try to they have to kind of push the idea that Spider-Man did some shit during either Spider-Man 2 or the Avengers movies. That he hurt somebody or it was his fault that New York had this big abuse situation or something happened where it's Spider-Man's fault. And the Punisher's probably going to go after Spider-Man. The Hulk, though, how does a Hulk fit into this? What do you think?
Well, we don't know if the Hulk is coming out in Brand New Day. And honestly, I'd rather focus on Brand New Day because that's the one that's most likely going to be coming out.
No, but he is in that one, isn't he? The Hulk's in that one.
In Brand New Day?
Yeah, Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man versus the Hulk and versus the Punisher. Yeah, Mark Ruffalo the Hulk is in that film.
In what film?
Brand New Day, the Spider-Man movie, right?
The one that's coming out?
Mm-hmm.
No, he isn't.
The Hulk's in it.
No, he isn't.
Yeah, what do you mean? Let me see. Spider-Man, Brand New Day.
Yeah, but dude, I guarantee you he's gonna be more of a mentor, teacher than he is because he's still in fucking Professor Hulk form right now.
Yeah, 100% true. Let's see.
Yeah, I guarantee you because Scorpion is also gonna be in it. And Tombstone is gonna be in it.
Yeah, the guys they chose are really cool. Yeah, it says
which means I guarantee you the Punisher is going to be like a secondary villain, and Spider-Man's going to keep like getting in the Punisher's way of stopping to kill these guys, and they're going to like fight for a little bit, and then that's like how all that's going to pop off.
That's a good call. That's a pretty good call. It says Mark Ruffalo is confirmed to return as Bruce Banner, Hulk, in Spider-Man's Brand New Day. Said photos showed a bruised and injured Bruce Banner being taken away in an ambulance, leading to speculation that he may revert to the more savage Hulk persona in the film. Possibly after an incident that causes him to lose control. The storyline may involve Bruce's recent anxieties after the events of She-Hulk, Attorney at Law.
I bet I know what it is. I bet I know what it is, dude.
What is it?
I bet the Punisher kills one of the villains in front of him, and he
fucking freaks out.
Yeah, and he freaks, dude. He just it's something super traumatic, like maybe
it
like
fucking triggers him, right?
Yeah, and it does something, it triggers, and then boom, Savage Hulk again.
Maybe,
and maybe that's how they might even get the whole fight that you're talking about, where Hulk is going to try and go after Punisher, and Spider-Man is getting in the way of Hulk. And boom, there you go. And then, later on, Punisher and Spider-Man fight. That's a little like subplot right there. And then they like team up, the three of them, to take down fucking, Scorpion. Boom, there you go. That's the whole last film.
Boom, got it. Got it. You got it.
Boom, Hyperion confirmed.
Yeah, Hyperion confirmed, baby. Squadron Supreme. I was talking about.
I'm not gonna lie. That actually sounds pretty plausible.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah,
like for a Hulk to be in a Spider-Man film, I think that would be pretty funny. And then not only that, for Hulk, because they've already engaged with each other. Spider-Man knows Bruce and knows Peter and knows all this shit because of Endgame.
Yes.
Yeah, right. We could just come to conclusions.
Yeah, dude, but they didn't interact. But I guarantee you that interaction was no more than like Tony's funeral.
Yeah, 100%. But they know each other. Because remember, the cool part was like in the I guarantee you, was it Spider-Man knows Hulk better than Hulk knows Spider-Man? Well, I was gonna say like there is
Spider-Man's a huge Avengers fanboy.
Yeah. No. That's for sure. He knows these characters, right? But there is this scene in the comic books where the Hulk is kind of bummed out, sitting there, and Spider-Man shows up to him and is talking to him. And then goes, "Thank you, Peter. You've always been a good boy," or something like that. And Spider-Man looks at him and goes, "What do you mean, Peter? Like, how do you know I'm Peter?" And he goes, "Oh, everyone else made forget, but I never forget. The Hulk never forgets." Like, I don't know if you remember that.
I've seen that where it was like Banner forget Peter.
But I don't.
Hulk. Yeah, but not Hulk. Or something like that.
Yeah, I know
they actually are two different personas.
Yeah.
And I've heard that, and I was like, that's yet again a very possible thing where like like that could happen where the Hulk like is like, "Hey, Pete."
Yeah, he's gonna acknowledge his ass, right? Yeah. And Peter Parker's gonna freak the fuck out that the Hulk's kind of smart.
Like, oh my god, you remember me? Yeah, why do you remember me?
So like that's a really good like a good thing that they can give reference to from the comics as the recollection or the recognition, them kind of having some type of history or whatnot. Mark Ruffalo's character probably wouldn't remember him as Peter, just as Spider-Man, just the knowing that he was there. But I have heard theory that they want to bring the Negative Man. And the Negative Man could possibly get into the Hulk's brain or personality and make him go different, make him go savage. I think that's a good possibility. And then,
it's a possibility. Especially like if no one has ever played Spider-Man 2, totally recommend the fucking those Spider-Man games. They are fucking phenomenal, dude. I got to play all three,
and they're good.
Let me fucking tell you what, dude. Dude, they're so good. But yeah, Negative Man bringing out the negative emotions in you.
That could work. That was very much like Wanda, right?
Yeah, but Wanda was a lot more like manipulation. Of like, of things. Like she's gonna manipulate the mind as a whole.
Because I was gonna say when you get Tombstone, you usually get Negative Man, anyways. Because Tombstone's like a good villain, but I could see if they're gonna push Punisher up and have it be where he's going around kind of taking these guys out, and it's like a Daredevil Punisher kind of recap kind of vibe, where like the Punisher was going around killing all those dudes in the second season of Daredevil, or was it first season? I think it's second season, right? With the Punisher.
What about it?
That was Punisher and Daredevil. That was the second season of Daredevil.
Daredevil, yeah.
I think they'll do that. That's like a good recap for the Punisher character if you do it with him and Spider-Man, where he's going around taking out a bunch of dudes.
You gotta remember, man. Punisher's first appearance was in the Spider-Man
comics. Yeah, so it's not too far fetched that we'll get these characters together and it'll rock socks. I just don't know how it involves the Hulk. But again, the other thing too, like
here's one thing that I think that everyone's kind of like forgetting is Spider-Man is now no longer an Avengers level,
character,
like observant anymore.
Yeah.
He's now a street level guy.
Yeah, he's back to it.
He's back to like the roots where he takes care of street level shit, which is exactly where Punisher and Daredevil live, dude. That's their area. But I have a feeling that something's gonna happen, and dude, watch. It's gonna be that he wants everyone to remember him again, or some shit like that, and he's going to the hole to try and figure that out, or some shit. And boom, there you go, dude. Hyperion confirmed.
No, man. Even past that, remember, I was talking about this, how we needed the Phoenix Force, right? For Secret Wars. And
we need a lot of things.
Yeah, well, I mean, but the thing is like,
I need the Infinity Gauntlet. I need the fucking, I need the Thor core. I need Marvel Zombies. I need the Annihilation Wave.
Well, remember, we got Marvel Zombies. We know they're in the animated series, right?
Shut the fuck up.
The animated series. Hey, where's your camera go?
Oh, my phone died. Hold on.
Yeah,
my phone is acting as my camera right now.
And you don't have it plugged in? What's wrong with you?
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. My bad.
It's okay. You continue to do that. I'm gonna go off on my little tangent, weird theory, right? So, for the ending for going into Endgame, going into Doomsday, going into the what is it, Battle World? We needed. I talked about this on. We were gonna need the life raft. Some of the characters, or any of the characters that are close to the ones that are on it, and pretty much all of those characters are available in some way. We don't have a lot of major hitters. One, Thanos, who has one of the coolest deaths. Black Panther, who has one of the greatest reveals in fight scenes, and one of the greatest assets, which you said, the Infinity Gauntlet that he carries, and he is the King of the Dead, which he is known as after he dies and returns from Necropolis. Namor, we finally got recently in stage 5 or phase 5. So he's available for him in the rhetoric and problems between him and Black Panther. And an X-Men Cyclops with the Phoenix Force, or the Phoenix Egg that returns into the Phoenix Force. In recent theories and rumors about the film, the Doomsday film, we've talked about there being a Avengers versus X-Men situation. And there has been talks of Jean Grey, her character, being there using the Phoenix Force. And I think what's going to happen is she will die and transfer the power to James Masters' Cyclops. Why? Because the character, the actor, deserved a lot better than what they did in the original franchise with him. when they killed him like at the lake, like a bitch, like they killed him stupid. And Cyclops got a lot of fucking love in X-Men 97. They made him look like a fucking gangster. So if we get that, Jean Grey shows up in Doomsday, dies, and transfers the Phoenix Force to Cyclops, which was around the time when they created the Phoenix Five, the 5 characters, Namor and all those dudes. But we will get that awesome Cyclops gets fucking murdered by Doom in Doomsday, which showcases that even with someone with a power like the Phoenix Force, they can't even beat him with it. Like, he's way beyond that as a power level. It raises the stakes and the value. Right, Triggs? So you got to hear that?
Yeah, I got to hear it.
What do you think? So just okay. I'll simplify it. There's no major hitters that can fight Doomsday head on, like a Thanos, a person with an Infinity Gauntlet, or any kind of superpower. Like, no, there's nothing like that. Like, nobody's out there that's like that. Doctor Strange, but Doctor Strange's supposed to work with him, right? Franklin Richards, he already kidnapped him or is going to kidnap him or whatever. That's the whole plot, right? Other than that, Sentry, but he's been like neutered at the end of the Thunderbolts movie where he can't even get to his powers.
But at the same time, like, that's not what Secret Wars was
about.
Like, no offense, but you're kind of missing the point of that story, which was Doom thought that he could do it all by himself, and that wasn't the case. And that when forced to answer the question, could someone else do it better?
Yeah, he hadn't acknowledged it.
He acknowledged that someone could do it better. And he fucking hated that. And it ultimately cost him his powers. And so from the perspective of Molecule Man's like, okay, dude, like, if that's what you say, I believe you. Let me power you down and let me give him those powers too. Yep. Let's see how you both do with them.
Because even when he gets his powers the first time, he tells Stephen Strange to take the power. Remember, and Stephen was like, "There's no way I can take this. Like, there's no way you can give me the power of the Molecule Man and have me do it. There's no way." And Owen was like, "Well, I can't do it." Yeah. When they beat the Beyonders, they beat the Beyonders, and they're there, and they're kind of like squabbling as to where the power is supposed to go. And Doom
always wanted it. That was
Doom offered it to Strange first. No, Strange denied it.
No, it wasn't that he offered it to Doom or offered it to Strange. It was more of like, you think you can do this? And it was more of like you can't. So just don't worry about this. And that's why, like, it wasn't so much answer the question or like, hey, do you want this? No, fuck no. Like, Doom was always like, I'm doing this because I deserve this, right? It was always the hubris of Doom who thinks that he deserves everything. I mean, this is coming from the same guy who like told fucking Namor to essentially fuck himself because he came to him last to help him with a problem, and he was like, at the end of the first thing that everyone does at the end of every day is give thanks to me, and I'm the last thing that anyone's second choice for.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and he kicks him out. I thought that was a great
he's like, now get the fuck out of my house, dude.
That's crazy. I'm trying to see if I can find that part because I do remember there was some type of like, I think Owen offers it to Doctor Strange and he says no. And then Doom, like I just remember it being like some kind of like.
Yeah, I was about to say, it was like, I mean, I've read Time Runs Out, and I don't at all remember that.
Yeah,
because that was always a thing with Doom. Doom always knew that it was gonna be his.
Yeah, because I remember in the old Doom Wars 2 in the Secret Wars, like he really
yet again that kind of just flies in the face of the whole Rabuma Law thing. Where like you're doing all of this in the name of trying to end the Beyonders and the Builders and the Ivory Kings and you know, all these people, all these organizations, just to like have you offer it maybe to somebody else.
We Are the Beyonders, yeah. Yeah, I'll try to look for it later. I don't want to try to look for it now, but we'll check it out later. But
dude, I still need to get that omnibus actually. Like
the last one, right? The time
there's a huge. Well, it's the entire Secret Wars run from Time Runs Out to Secret Wars, and it's like 800 pages or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Amazon for like 70.
Yeah, like $60, right?
Yeah, which fucking worth
it. Yeah, it's worth it. I believe it's worth it.
And honestly, I haven't seen anything coming out of Marvel that has topped Secret Wars Time Runs Out.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Even right now, DCKO is kicking a lot of ass, dude.
Dude, honestly, not gonna lie, want to get that when it comes out and is an omnibus. I will be getting that.
Yeah, 100%.
That dude, KO and fucking and Absolute. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie, dude, pretty fucking.
Yo, didn't I tell you a while back that they needed to do something with Superboy Prime, and now they're fucking putting him forefront?
Dude, and he's a gangster.
He's a motherfucker, ain't he?
Yeah, dude.
It's so weird. It's so weird to have a Superman being able to break the fourth wall, and then to be able to have like a teleporting power to punch through multiverses.
Again.
Yeah, no, he just the thing. He just punch and just travel through time, or travel through the multiverse. Isn't that crazy? Dude, that's such a weird power set. And then for him to be like, "Oh, this is going to be a splash page," and
dude, then you know what the crazy thing is that he's breaking the fourth wall, but he isn't. And I say that he isn't because he knows he's in a comic book.
Yeah.
So he's just treating it as if he is. And I love the last issue that he was in. He was like, "Do you know how OP I am? I'm every power scaler's dream."
He's talking about everybody wants to draw me.
Yeah, he was like, everybody wants to be compared to me. Everybody.
It's so wild, dude. It's so wild. And I'm excited to see Homelander versus Superman.
Oh, dude.
And he's going to Superman's going to wreck his ass, dude. He's going to wreck his socks. I can't wait. It's going to be so nuts. But, yeah, onwards to the next part of the conversation. We'll jump right into this. Actually, this goes right into something that's pretty crazy. Actually, we'll move it up. I'll move one up. So K-pop Demon Hunters, right? K-pop Demon Slayer? Demon Hunters? Yeah. Is finally made it to be awarded for an Oscar. People were talking about that it's not available. It can't make it. And it's almost this whole soundtrack's hit platinum. You know, there's 4 top leading charts in the world, like 4 songs that are top 10 in the world for music, like top 10 soundtrack. Everyone loves it. We love it. I love it. I think it's amazing. And it's better than what Disney's been putting out. You know, it's good. It's great. And now they're available for an Oscar. How do you, did you get to check out Demon Hunter?
I unfortunately haven't, dude. And I've caught so much shit for it, but like, and it's not because I don't want to. It's just, dude, I've been watching so much other shit. Dude, I just got a TV again. I'm watching The Sopranos. Yeah, dude. I'm living alone right now, you know, so like I'm living right now. I'm watching The Sopranos right now.
Oh, nice, dude. Nice.
Homie. So
Sopranos.
Yeah, dude.
So K-pop Demon Hunters is now available for like I said, it's going to be out there on Oscars.
I know that they were passed up on a Grammy.
Yeah.
So that's very unfortunate.
Yeah, and it's crazy because we were just talking about this earlier because, oops, sorry about that. Because James Cameron came out and was like, you know, he doesn't believe a lot of the streaming services deserve an opportunity to be in the Oscars. Some of the movies that are there aren't real, you know, films or whatever because they're TV based or whatever.
Is this another one of those whatchamacallit? Fuck, what is it? Martin Scorsese, like, oh, this isn't cinema.
Yeah, this isn't cinema. That was kind of like what they did to it. And I don't know, man. I kind of disagree. I think this started a whole phenomenal situation, and he was saying that yes, he understands that it's a good film and it's very popular, but it does not deserve to be in the Oscars because it's not a theater or theatrical released film that gives you a experience, the theater experience.
That's
What
so
do you think?
elitist, dude.
Dude, that's
That's
such
so
a
elitist.
fucking stupid ass way to put it. Like, I didn't expect that from James Cameron. I would have expected him to be like, hey, you know what? This kind of like with this kind of movie or TV show coming out,
Dude,
again,
and like there's only like so much that you could really say to that guy because like it's James fucking
yeah, it's
Cameron,
James
man.
fucking Gunn.
Yeah, dude, like
We were just talking about that,
yeah.
but like,
yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, go ahead, bro, fucking
like
yeah.
how does it? And there's a part of me. Me and Brian talked about this where I don't think the Avatar Fire and Ash. I don't think it breaks a billion. I don't
Dude,
think it breaks a billion. I just think that part two, like even though it internationally went well, I just don't feel like it had as much prowess as the first film. Like I did not feel the vibe or the energy to be like, oh dude, I'm gonna go stand in line and watch this bitch. So like for a third film, I kind of feel like I don't even know what's going on anymore. Like, didn't they already get on this planet and they shot everybody with arrows and were like, yo, you can't have this elements and resources and just told them to fuck off? Like, didn't they already do that? So like, why is the weird Marines guy still coming back? How is he still alive? Like, if he's alive, why isn't Sigourney Weaver alive? Because I liked her character. Like, and they already did all the cool, like, symbolistic Native American stuff in the first one. Like, what's this one going to be about?
I don't know, dude. Maybe they're actually going with the Avatar and making all 3 books, you know?
Like the fucking Avatar, the Airbender? Yeah, maybe they're mixing them. They're finally building it together or whatever.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like he sees a lot of the resources in film used and being torn apart by the streaming services. Because when James Cameron makes movies, he makes them for the experience. He wants to use all the technology and all that stuff.
That guy is
about it.
Yeah, is about his craft. Obviously, right? You know, I mean, he's produced, or sorry, he's directed and produced 4 of the top 10 grossing films of all time. That guy, like what he says goes, you know, sort of thing. Mm-hmm. And for me, it's kind of like, I get where you're coming from, dude, but like, and I can't even say like, oh, maybe you're stuck in your ways, because like, I'm sure I'd be the same way, but I'd like to think that I wouldn't be, you know, and I'd like to think that like, oh, I would want to
expand more.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, you got to change with the times, you know, like it's a lot like how these old, you know, people who enjoy classic rock hear mumble rap and shit.
Yeah. They don't want to open their mind up and be like, well,
yeah,
maybe
while I may not like mumble rap or anything like that, or K-pop, you know,
yeah, for fucking people, K-pop, as we talk about it, yeah,
you know, like it may not be like one of those things that people are into, yeah, but it is changing with the times. It is what's popular right now.
It's very crazy that you mentioned that, because a while back, I think I was telling you guys, and I was telling Brian, because Brian, it's so hard to get him to watch something that he just doesn't want to like.
Yeah,
dude, I told him about he still owes me fucking Arcane.
Is it? Yeah, he still owes you Arcane.
I went back and I saw fucking Rogue One like all the way through, and I did not fall asleep. Out of like 9 attempts, shot a fucking Red Bull up my ass, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay awake. And I went through it, and I was like, it was okay.
I did this for you.
Yeah, I was like, all right. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna watch it. Never watches it. I finally got him to sit down and watch XG Woke Up, right? Which is a music video that this K-pop group called XG made, and it's a bunch of girls rapping. It is wild, dude. And I showed it to him, and he was like, he was floored, like he was flabbergasted. He was like, well, I'm still trying to process this, because it's a bunch of Asian chicks rapping that I did not realize I was walking into. He thought it was going to be like this shit, where it's like Spice Girls vibe, you know, little jumping around, a bunch of kids shit. And then he sees it and he's like, oh shit, these girls are rapping better than most American hip hop females at their time.
Yeah, dude.
and it kind of blasted him, right? And it's like you're saying, if I did not show him that, he would have probably never tried to look it up at all. You know what I mean? And he would have kind of missed out on this huge movement that's going on right now. All the K-pop shit's growing. So like with James Cameron coming out and saying that, I kind of feel like he worded it the wrong way. And I think he should have been out there and been like, hey, all you other filmmakers that are out there that are under me or do what I do, like, we got to do something. Like, we got to pick our game up, because if these people are kicking the shit out of us in popularity and what people want to see because they're giving the people what they want, and we're out here doing what we want, like, you know, the fucking James Gunns or the fucking Taika Waititis and shit, and they're all doing their own renditions of what they believe is good, and it just gets shit on.
Yeah, in Taika Waititi's case, he did that, and it fucking bit him in the cock.
And it bit him in the fucking ass so hard, dude.
Yeah.
Because I was saying the last time,
they come out and be like, "Oh, dude, well, fuck you, you guys."
He made like a Polynesian fucking rugby movie, and no one saw it.
Everyone forgot about it.
Yeah, dude, it's so bad. From being like what he did with Thor Ragnarok,
yeah,
to that is like, man, you got it. That's the hardest fall off I've ever seen.
You know, yeah, dude. I mean,
it's the hardest fall off I've ever seen in my whole goddamn life, dude.
Yeah,
and I don't believe that people get blacklisted. I just believe that he is now in a position where he doesn't have the power he had after Ragnarok.
Yeah, I know for sure. Like, his pull, his sway is, for, I mean, no lack for a better term, over. You know, he's I'm not going to say squandered it, but I think he had a little bit too much hubris, and it bit him right in the ass. And I mean, it's kind of what you get, dude.
And now he's got to kick back, take a couple years off, and then come back. That was exactly what I was talking to a friend of mine Friday, maybe, about the Toxic Avenger. Oh, dude. God damn, did James Gunn ruin that shit? Like, this is me telling people that we don't need remakes or revamps of old school shit that did really well. Like, the Toxic Avenger was a huge fucking failure. Like, for being that he was releasing Superman, he did Guardians, he did all that, it got like jack shit for filmsman money. It got like, it was bad. But then again, it probably didn't cost him a lot of money to make it. But man, did he fuck that movie up. Like, it's just one of those things. I think James Cameron should have made the announcement and been like, hey guys, if this can do the most amazing thing and cause a worldwide phenomenon, like the Spice Girls, like the way Michael Jackson used to be, like Katy Perry and all of these things, a film to do that, I think we're the ones that are messing up. Like, we need to figure this out. What do you think?
I'm not entirely sure, man, you know, because like in on one hand, I don't entirely agree with James Cameron, but on the other hand, I get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
Right. You know, leave these, or maybe just give fucking streaming platforms their own awards, or like their own awards or something.
I think they do. They have the streamies, or what is it? And then
not only that, dude, and then have them all like relegated to that or something like that.
Well, they have the Emmys. The Emmys are all about television and streaming and film and TV film and all that stuff.
There you go, dude. I mean, dude, if I got a fucking Emmy, I'd be psyched as fuck.
Yeah, 100%. I'd be psyched as shit. Yeah, 100%. But like, to deny something in that nature, because that was the same thing with Black Panther for me. Like, I really believe that Black Panther did deserve the opportunity to be in the Oscars or something like that. I don't think it was, or there was something about it that it didn't make it. Like, I think it did for wardrobe or something like that, but other than that, like, it didn't make it for a film. And mind you, I don't think Black Panther was a super great film. Same thing with the K-pop movie. Bless you. I don't think it's like a super phenomenal fucking Civil War movie or Winter Soldier. I think it's a fun movie, but I think they got it right. That's really all they did. They got it right. But going past that, so K-pop, Demon Hunter makes it for the opportunity to be in the Oscars. But speaking about like what you're talking about, where you have like we talked about the James Gunn, the Taika Waititi's, and all of that other stuff. Your camera went out. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Was it the phone again?
Yeah, no, I just need to plug it into like an actual charger. But I don't
What'd
have
you do? What'd you put
cord
it
that's
into?
long. I don't have a cord that's long enough though.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, even if we don't get it, that's fine. If you don't have a video, if it doesn't work, we can do it like this. It's the way I did it with Derpy, like for like ever.
Right.
Vince Weaver says, Arcane, I still haven't seen it. Bro, you are missing out, dude. You're missing out. It's like
Don't get Chris started, dude.
huh?
Don't get Chris started.
Yeah, it's masterful storytelling. Like you have to remember though, League of Legends, like the whole company of the people that run it, like Blizzard and all, they have so much money like invested into this that it's ridiculous, dude. They have people like again, KDA, the all the music videos, Arcane, the television show, like all the stuff they have, they bring in like the best producers, writers, and just ghost writers to create all of this stuff in such a phenomenal way. Like they really do. Like highly recommended for the series Arcane if you haven't seen it. And bless your heart that you get to watch it without needing to wait a week. You know what I mean? You don't got to wait a week for an episode. You can just binge the whole goddamn thing. Yes. And then he says there should be an Oscar award event in the Valley for podcasts. You guys would get my vote. Thank you so much, Vince. We appreciate that, man. So speaking about this, about the idea of like the Taika Waititi's, the James Gunn's and all of those guys and how they like to point fingers, right? You know what? It's not us, it's them. Recently, the director and creator of The Alkalite came out to speak against YouTubers. Did you hear about this?
What about it?
Did you hear about that or no?
No.
So I forgot her name. Let me see. Headland, right? Alcohol. If I could fucking spell it right.
ACOLYT.
The director is something Headland. Can't remember. Oh, let me just type in Alkalite director. Leslie Headland, right? Recently she has came out. Let me see. Claims. See if I can find it. So this was 9 days ago. She Leslie Headland blames The Alkalite cancellation on fans, YouTubers, fascists, and racists. Had you heard about any of this or no?
No, but
No? You're like it already. You're like, but it already sounds silly.
Yeah,
it already sounds silly. Again, we talked about this for a very long time, right? We talked about this show for a very long time. What is it? Brian came in and tried his best. God bless his heart to defend the film or TV show, but it was bad. It was bad. The creator the show got canceled for a second season. It's not going to come back. It's not going to do so hot. But in a recent podcast or a recent interview she did, she said that the problem was the talks about when it came to like YouTubers and podcasters and influencers like ourselves degrading the film, talking about how when the reviewers or some of the people, which we do, some of them are assholes, not gonna lie. Some of them purposely go after it because it's just shit that they don't believe in, which it's just, mudslinging or whatever. But I mean, Triggs, my opinion, you could tell me if yours is different. I thought it fucking sucked. Like,
it was not good.
Yeah, it wasn't good. So like, where's the I'll stand on that fucking platform too. I'll tell people I'm a huge, talked about this a billion fucking times. Treyarch Zombies fan, Rick Doffin, Tank, Dempsey, Nikolai, Takio, all those guys, the whole story, origin story, before during the Jason Blundell run, right? I think they did a phenomenal job. The story was amazing and everything was great, but the YouTubers that do zombie content and all of those people that run for the Easter egg and put videos out, I think they ruined the game themselves. And how do I think they ruined the game? They Derpy, he's like the Alkalites sucked the balls literally. Yeah,
actually it didn't. I couldn't literally because
it couldn't because they weren't into that stuff.
Yeah,
they weren't into that stuff. It did other things. I think the YouTubers ruined the experience of Warzone. They ruined the experience of Fortnite. They ruined the experience of the Treyarch Zombies experience because they remove the opportunity of discovery, like discovering all the secrets and all the stuff on your own. It's fine, Derpy, man. If you're tired, I understand, dude. We got it, bro. You're good. You got home safely. That's more important. I think because you remember playing Nazi Zombies, like the Treyarch Zombies.
Yeah.
Do you remember Origins?
Not really. Like for me, it was just like a fun run and gun, and
you
know, you kind of play with your friends and stuff like that. I didn't give a fuck about any of its lore.
Easter eggs and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, to me, it was so.
It's really complicated.
Well, not just that, but it was so inconsequential to me that like it mattered less to me than the actual story of Black Ops.
But the Black Ops, it doesn't really matter to the Black Ops story.
Yeah, but it first appeared in a Black Ops game.
Yeah. But it was its own standalone thing. Are you talking about like the ending of World at War?
No, I'm just saying that like I cared about it less than I did the story of Black Ops.
The storyline, the actual campaign. I got you. But by chance, do you ever remember playing any of the games? Like it was usually in Black Ops 2 in the zombies course, and one of the randoms or one of the people you would jump into or jump in the game with like knew how to do the Easter eggs.
No, because I always played like with friends.
With friends? Okay. Well, there was this really like crazy times in the game where the Easter eggs were not as important as you say, but they were pretty good to kind of like figure out and do for some of us that like the experience. I remember playing Origins and I remember kiting the zombies and getting up to the high levels and all this stuff and, you know, just playing the game as is. And I remember one time, and this was so crazy because now here I am and 44 years old and I hadn't played that game in like probably more than 15, 20 years. And it's still something that sits in my head like it was just yesterday. One random person that I was playing with was like, "Hey, bud, you know how to kite?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I know that idea. It's just figure eighting and running around and getting the zombies to kind of cycle and whatever." And the guy tells me, "Oh, get to this spot, kite some zombies and hold them. I'm going to get us the staffs." And I knew what he meant by saying that, but I didn't know how to ever do that. And from that part on, that game, like, it just felt so much more different. Because I knew that you can get like this Omega or this OP weapon that all you got to do is just go do a bunch of random stuff in the map and you guys got to work together. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the discovery of that, when we finished it and we did the whole thing, I had never done an Easter egg on any of the games before in my life. It just changed the whole dynamic of the game. After that, I spent time figuring out how to do the Easter eggs and solving them for myself and whatnot. And then I understood what the lure and the objectives were in the zombie maps. That you could, if you wanted to do just the experience, like you said, drink, get with your friends and hang out and shoot zombies and just fuck around. Or you could do the story and get some lore and figure out why there's this and why there's that on the map. And I thought it was an amazing opportunity. But the YouTubers took that experience because everyone was like, I'm going to be famous and I'm going to get views because I'm going to be the first one to figure it out. And everybody that would go out and want to do the Easter eggs would then go to those videos to figure out how to do the Easter eggs. So everyone started playing the games, which is going on right now with the new map. They figure out the Easter egg, and whoever gets it after that, the desire of the player count went down tremendously because then everyone knew how to beat it. You can go and get it done quick, and you don't have to play it after that. That was done by the YouTubers. It's the same thing as when you hear, hey guys, what's up? My name is this. I'm going to teach you how to have a gun that lasers in Warzone. And then they put a video up, and then the next day you're playing the game and a bunch of people you run into are running the same guns. It removes the desire or the discovery of figuring out what gun you want to use, and what pieces work, because you're getting taken out of the game in a battle royale faster than you would because you're just not using the right equipment. Right? Are you right now, are you playing Arc Raiders?
No, but I want to though.
Like Arc Raiders is kind of like in the same format. You have a bunch of everybody, top players jumping in because they want to put up content as fast as they can and because it's trending. And then they're exploiting a bunch of stuff. So then everyone else exploits those things when they see it in their videos. And then they go out and do it themselves. And then those people are going to leave when another game drops. And all the player count's going to go off, and it's going to be called out. You know, this game's dying, just like Battlefield 6, just like Helldivers 2, just like Warhammer Space Marines 2. Any game and every game is getting kind of like hurt by the streaming and influencer community. Because once those people leave, everyone else wants to leave because they want to make their videos and make it work. Do you feel that YouTubers are in the same factor, like with us, the reviewers, that we're hurting the film industry in the same way, or the TV show industry, because we make videos either shitting on or not agreeing with the show?
But I don't consider myself a reviewer. You know,
No, we're just a watcher.
Yeah,
We're just
like,
average guys, man. We're average
yeah,
guys.
like I'm the furthest thing, you know, from a reviewer, but I get it. Like, I will say this though, is that
No,
some of them absolutely, you know, like that's like their core content, right? Which is like literally, I mean, dude, this is, and I have zero fucking agree, like understanding how it is like people defended this guy for as long as they did. But Angry Joe, like that guy's entire shtick was fucking shitting on people.
Like really bad.
Yeah, and so it was one of those things where I fucking hated that guy because that's
Annoyance.
all it was.
Yeah, his annoyance.
Yeah. And like clear disrespect of like the like, I guess, like, I'm not going to say community, but just like the clear disrespect of like the genre as a whole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I get that. You're upside down.
Yeah, it'll fix
There
it.
you go. That is so cool. It just flipped on its own. Hello. Hey, Denny. Yeah. But what do you think, though? Do you think, like, because again, you mentioned Angry Joe. Good call. There's the Critical Drinker, who's been making some really big jumps out there in the world right now with his content and his stuff. And I kind of feel like he's got more of a vibe of being the phone. I kind of feel like he's got more of that vibe of being an actual reviewer. He does talk about like the actual film industry, like lingo and Jang, and you know what I mean? Like he knows his film works and film stuff.
See, this is why I kind of respect John Campea for that reason. Because like sometimes like he can be kind of biased on certain things. Like if you talk to him about anything, like, you know, like a lot of, I would have said like, oh, like he's very, very like Zack Snyder biased. But I mean, that guy shits on Rebel Moon like no fucking tomorrow.
Yeah, you gotta have your fucking stake in the sand, dude.
You know, like and but the guy knows the industry. Like he knows the industry. He knows what it takes. Like this is This is a guy who's like an industry expert, and this is why like I listen to John Campea, because the guy knows what he's talking about. And like when he reviews, he goes to an in-depth review as to why things the way that they are, how like casting decisions would be made, or how production decisions would be made, or you know, contracts or deals or talks.
Yeah, he knows the inner workings,
you know,
man.
yeah,
Like, a lot
like
of the stuff that we normally don't
he
know.
knows the business. You know, like if some regular fucking Joe Schmo YouTuber tried talking about the bar industry and never spent a fucking moment in it,
Yeah,
I'd know, because I mean I've spent my entire adult life in it.
Yeah.
This isn't something you can bullshit to me. I know what I'm talking about. And it's the same thing with John Campea. Or look at Comics Explained. Comics Explained is a fucking literal industry expert. This guy interviews fucking comic book characters now.
Yeah, now it's crazy that comic book creators like talk about his stuff when he goes to like conventions. They go to him and they're like, "Hey, I really liked your video on breaking down the comic that we made here." And you know, I've watched your videos all the time. Like, that always blows my mind, dude.
Like now, like, you know, these fucking actors are watching Comics Explained on like info onto the fucking story that they're gonna be, you know,
that they're gonna be working with, right?
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
like,
I still wish they would bring him in as a producer,
they should, or a consultant or some shit like that.
Yeah, they should, because he understands this shit.
Yeah,
but yeah. It makes us like, it's important. Like when you show your intelligence, right? Like the Angry Joe guy. Like I don't care for him too much. I think he's annoying, but it's his shtick. I think
you and Brian used to fucking defend that guy up and down.
Oh fuck,
like,
I never defended him.
That's his shtick, you know, like it makes him money. And I was like, dude, fuck that guy.
No, I never liked Angry Joe. I never liked him.
Or what was that fucking YouTuber who made his own comic book? That black dude.
Oh, that's Young Rippa.
Yeah, fuck that guy too, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, the guy's still successful in his own world. But yeah, like if people don't like him, that's understandable.
You know, and I get it, dude. But that guy's only thing is, and I will at least give him this. He was like, yeah, all I did was talk about comics. Then I became a political commentator, and now I talk mostly about politics in my comics. And I'm kind of like, dude, comic books are a little bit more fucking rounded than that. Like, it's not all comics, dude.
Yeah, sometimes, because Marvel jumped the gun on that shit in the last like 4 years.
Yeah, well, fuck it. So did DC. So I mean,
that's why it's like the political jargon. Like, it does make its marks. I don't really care for it too much because I want to read these and get out of the problems in the world. Same thing when I play video games. Like I want to escape.
Yeah, that is exactly what I was saying. Why I dislike Young Rippa, because like, bro, like you're just. While I know that these things are around, I don't constantly need to fucking surround myself in it. Yeah. I mean, like the political activists and stuff, like awesome, dude. More power to you. You know, love what you do. But holy mother of God, that is not my one area of expertise. Oh yeah, and two, that is not the thing that I'm living and breathing for.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my thing. Is I don't look at it like all the time. Like if it comes up, like politics stuff, like if it pops up on my shit, like I mean I'll watch a little bit of it, but I was more into politics like back during like the 9/11 time. Like that's when I got into
politics. Was everybody, dude. You know, like that was.
That's when I really did the whole like conspiracy deep diving. Like that's so I've been paying attention to stuff since back then, and nowadays it's more tongue in cheek and more like it's been a battle of words with all this shit. So yeah, it's really out there now. It's just out there. I don't know. It's just crazy. Yeah. So Hedling or whatever her name is, she came out recently and talked about this stuff and spoke on this idea that the reason why the show got canceled was because of the fans, was because of YouTube.
You mean the exact people who you should be marketing to?
Yeah. And that goes back to literally what we were talking about, the James Cameron thing, where you were talking about where maybe there is I mean, I don't even know where it fell off, But like, where was it that the directors thought that they were more better than the fans? Like, when did they believe that? When did the studios believe they were better than the fans? And they were like, well, I'm going to give this person this money and let them have it because fuck the fans and we'll do what we want.
Oh man, but at the same time, I guess we got to ask the question, when did we think that, you know, when did we think that like we knew better?
Well, we're the fans. We just take this in.
Yeah,
Like, we
but
just
that's
take
but
this
at the same time, and while I'm not at all defending this lady,
Yeah.
I do also have to ask, like, you know, were we always so toxic, or did we just take things as they were? You know, because okay, same perfect example.
Yeah.
When fucking Phantom Menace came out, everyone was happy with the film. You know, we weren't like, this fucking movie sucks.
Yeah.
That's, oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
You know, and then, you know, the most recent trilogy came out, and we're like, holy fuck, man.
Yeah, this was bad.
This is horrible.
Yeah.
You know, like, you and I saw that fucking movie in theaters, and we were like, lightsaber fights?
Got
Fuck
it.
yeah.
Darth
Yeah,
Maul, 2 lightsabers in one.
Fuck
Let's
yeah,
go.
Young
Was that a
Ewan
beef
McGregor, let's do it. The
Was
guy
that a
from
fucking-
Taken,
Did this
Fuck
guy
yeah.
rotate into his fucking flip? Let's
Yeah.
go, dude.
dude,
Are they
the guy
fucking
from
spinning
Taken,
lightsabers?
fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, there was so much coolness. I think the only thing that people despised about the origin trilogies was how political it was. And it's understandable
Yeah, but
because
here's
when you add that, it
yet
gets
again, man.
complicated,
Here's the thing, dude. Like, the movies were always kind of political, you know. Like,
right? Yeah, 100%, 100%.
You know,
I mean, it was
and yet
really
again, like,
about
let me
rebelling
give
against
you
the country.
another example.
Yeah.
Fucking dude, Starship Troopers is literally about fascism.
Yeah. So same thing with Helldivers. Yeah.
Yeah, it is literally about fascism.
And
Like,
Ender's
the
Game.
author himself has come out and
Yeah,
said,
he's a fucking bad person.
yeah. He was like, dude, this is about fascism, dude.
Yeah.
You know, and how awesome it is.
Yeah. 'Cause he grew up in that era. I think he grew up in that era of being around that type of a country, and he was talking about America as becoming a fascist country and working correctly. Like, there was even, like, in the beginning of the movie, they talk about a war that happened, and it didn't actually go that way, but they explained that that's the opposite happened, and that's why the world is in that nature. It's like Acropolis, or I don't know, it's some war that they speak about. It's super crazy, but
yeah.
like it's but the thing is when you add, and this is my defense for like the first movies, right? The first movies were fantastic. It still kept its goofiness, its adventure. You know what I mean? With the characters, you know, the colors of the film being great and big and shiny, you know, the bright yellow colors, the cool writing, the lightsabers, the lasers and shit. And then it gets to the, you know, what is it? Padme and the Senate and all that stuff. And that's why I feel a lot of people were kind of like, huh?
You mean how she groomed a kid?
Yeah, how she groomed a fucking 9-year-old. It gets to the Queen Amidala part in the Senate. And then that's where I feel like people were kind of like, ugh, the boring part. Because that's the way they feel about that shit in real life. At that time, nobody was watching politics. You had what, like Al Gore.
Yeah, but even then, like,
the
scene itself were still fucking.
They were still sci-fi.
Yeah,
they were still very themed.
Yeah, but not just
And
that,
that's why it
but
was
like they were
palatable.
very grand. Like the fucking auditorium that they're in,
Yeah.
and the floating, you know, little fucking whatchamacallits. Dude,
The
it's
drones
still,
and
like,
the-
yeah, it
It was
still
very
had
palatable.
well, not just that, but it still had like a fucking sense of like fantasy about it.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, that's fucking sick. Imagine being in, like, you know, with the fucking Senate or Congress and just floating, you know,
Mhm.
to have your voice heard. That'd be sick as fuck. you know?
It was a great time for Star Wars because that was the first part that they expanded into the outside of the adventure part.
Yeah,
It was
you
the
know, it was
first time
the first
because
time that we
everything
ever
else
got to
was
see the
just
Senate.
battlefields.
Yeah, it was the first time we ever got to see
Jedi
you know,
Academy.
Yeah, the Academy, or like
Pod
literally
racing,
literally anything about the
pod
Jedi.
racing, dude. Like, yeah, you literally had like this whole expansion of the universe outside of, oh, here's a battlefield, here's some soldiers, here's some shit in space with some spacecrafts. Like
Right?
this
Like
was literally like,
3 planets, because they're on Hoth,
Mhm.
Endor, and
Mhm.
what Coruscant or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, it's very simple in the first movies, and the forest where the Wookiees are, right?
Endor.
Or the Wookiees. No, the Ewoks. Yeah, the Ewoks. I was like, no, that's all right. Like it was very small, dude. It was very small.
Yeah.
The universe was only like, it was so like compact as to what it was telling you, like, oh, it's a big universe, but we're only in these 4 places. You know what I mean? You're in the Death Star for like half of the films. Then you can see Boba Fett's fucking cafe. You can see a fucking bar. You don't even get to see the city that they're walking in or whatever. Yeah, you don't even.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I still think of that time that fucking Fredward was just like, dude, we should get a movie.
Oh yeah. That would be so good. Like a whole fucking.
I would eat that, dude. Honestly, if that became a TV show, I would
eat it up.
I would day one that shit.
Just them following the fucking the rock star's life, and they're all drugged out. That's when they first got the band back together after being all fucking coked out their whole life. And then this guy gets his fucking arm cut off in the bar, and they're like, "Yeah, we can't do this anymore.
We're done.
Yeah, we're done. We'll go home. I got 2 kids, guys.
Right, dude.
I got 2 kids.
I have something to live for, dog."
Yeah, John says, "What's up, John? Good to see you, my boy." Says a lot more was explained in those movies, and it gave backstory to the Jedi Council. It expanded on everything, which was really dope.
And a little bit of the Sith as well. You know, like we had gotten the rule of 2.
The rule of 2.
Yet again, you know, we had
Emperor Palpatine before he was disfigured.
Yeah, Darth Plagueis.
Darth Plagueis. Everything was so grand.
Yeah,
like everything was just so grand. And in the later films, the 3 last films, they were just so cookie cutter. Like they were just so, I don't know, like it just did not nail it for us. And that's the same thing that happened with the Acolyte. Like the Acolyte was so, there was like an agenda that this person was trying to throw at us, being like, look, I understand you have your Star Wars shit, but we're getting over it now. Like now you have to be this and that and this and that. And it's like, well, wait a minute. We didn't even get our fucking flowers. That's been my biggest thing, is us as the fans have really never gotten our flowers.
Honestly, man, I'd have to disagree with you on that. And the reason that I'd say that is because, like, look at Mandalorian, dude. I'd have to say Mandalorian is our flowers.
You see, but it shouldn't have been.
Why not? It's a fucking amazing show.
No, I understand it's an amazing show and it expands the universe and it gives us more, but it's not about anything in the Skywalker saga. Our flowers were given to us in the last 3 films, which was the explanation of this is where it all built to. Where the Mandalorian is its own thing. Like I'm excited to see what they're going to do with the Mandalorian. You have the Mandalorians themselves, that they're finally going to get a backstory. You know what I mean? Like we're going to get to see more of Ahsoka's show, and they're gonna give us our flowers for Rebels. You know what I mean? The Acolyte just literally went in there and was like, "Hey, like you have a virgin birth character, well, we're gonna do it." And you know what? Now it's 2 characters, and you know what? Like now they're a person of color, black. And they're black, and they were born by just women, and that didn't even know how to. You know what I mean? Like they wanted to just keep adding things that fit their agenda and their representation, which is understandable, but don't do that and shit on everyone else.
Yeah, I would have more appreciated some sort of like subsect of Jedi that were all female.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Or
scientists
or no, you know what? Or like believed in the daughter. You know,
like they had a whole like cult.
You know, cult, like a cult that believed in the daughter or something like that, and that's how like they are in tune with the Force. Cool, dude. You root yourselves in current Star Wars lore. You're not spitting in the face of anybody. You can still keep your feminism and still defend it, but you're not like, oh, if you don't like space lesbos, you're a misogynist.
Yeah. So fuck you. Let me make a music video. Let me make a dance video.
Yeah.
Like I just. Oh, man, dude, it's so
dude, and on top of that, you know what the fucking shitty part is like the fucking Acolyte had some of the best lightsaber choreography in the entire series.
Bro, we had a lightsaber Wookiee, dude. Like we had a Jedi Wookiee, dude. Like we had a Jedi.
Dude, we had X23 fucking lay it down.
Yo, and not only that, like I'll stand on that shit too. We had a really good introduction of a cool villain, like of
Yeah.
a cool fucking villain that you could like kind of relate to
Yeah.
because his
And he didn't even really consider himself a Sith.
Sith,
was-
yeah,
He was just like, I guess you could call me Sith.
yeah.
Like
He literally
he's
had
like, that'd be the
purpose.
most appropriate name
Yeah.
for what I am.
He had purpose to be evil because we found out that there was a Jedi that was abusive, that abused their power, and that
he knew
wasn't. Yeah, dude, like
and
that.
he was and you know what? He was mad for a reason, and
Yeah.
it wasn't just like, and you know what? I'll say it. I'll say this for
Yeah.
Anakin for a little bit. Anakin had a reason to be mad, dude, because when you expand on Rebels and Legends,
Mhm.
dude,
He
Anakin
went through a lot of shit.
every reason to be like, I'm not a master.
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, they burned his
I was
ass.
like, do you know how many fucking battles I fought in? Do you know how many people I've trained? Do you know how many?
They're like, I'm not a master. I mean,
Yeah, dude. Do you
the
know what I
actual
sacrificed?
gods
Dude?
of what
It's the fucking the Willem Dafoe. Do you know what I've sacrificed?
no, dude. Not only that, the actual gods of what Jedi's worship and follow, like chose Anakin to be the avatar of the father, not even the son.
Yeah.
And these fucking wonky ass motherfuckers are like, nah, you ain't cool enough, bro. Can't be in our thing. And I'm like, bro,
Dude,
like that
and
was
you know what, dude? And Yoda didn't even stick up for him, dude.
Nope.
Fuck you.
Yoda was like, look, I know you met the buffalo. I know you met the gray buffalo guy that kind of sits in the middle of all this, but you still ain't cool, bro. Like,
Like,
you ain't got it. You ain't got it. You're
look,
too
dude,
old.
He was like, look, dude, I know what's gonna happen. You're gonna kill us. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop you from doing that
By not letting you
you become a master.
Yeah, by not being a part of our crew.
Yeah.
The fucking bad guy's like, dude,
Right.
you're cool, bro. I know what you could do. You're one of us, dude. Fuck yeah,
Hey,
baby. You want to share at this fucking concert? And let me tell you about my homie Plagueis, dude.
I do. First of all, I didn't do nothing. I'm not.
Yeah.
With them. I don't even know them.
Even funnier, he was like, oh, hey, bro, like, when was the last time those Jedi guys got you some tickets to see this badass concert? You know, you're sitting up VIP with the governor, baby.
Box seats.
Box seats,
Box seats.
baby.
Yeah.
And they're up there, and he's like, yo, let me tell you a story about my homeboy Plagueis.
Oh
Let me tell
man,
you about some shit.
hit this.
He's like,
shit.
you know that bitch can bring you back to life?
Hit this.
Anakin's like, what? Say what? Say what? I got a girl that's dying. Holy shit. Me and this dude, we got something in common. Well, fucking Jedi's like, nah.
I had a person who died.
Yeah. Whoa. Fucking movie, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so the Acolyte kind of like, I don't know, man. I think Leslie Headling, like, she's just smoking crack.
No, dude, and I know people are gonna get mad at me saying this, but it's just
Vince is like, I might sign up for the Sith, dude. They ain't too bad. They
I
ain't
think it was
bad.
legit. It was too legit.
It was too legit to quit, baby.
Yeah, dude. But what? No, honestly, my thing is that like this is just one of those ladies who like probably hates men and
Probably.
had a little bit, too much coffee and was just like, you know what? If you don't like the Acolyte, you're a misogynist piece of racist shit.
Yeah.
And like you're a fascist. And I'm like,
Yeah.
or maybe you just produced a bad product. Like,
Yeah. Can
did
you
did it look visually appealing? Absolutely.
Yeah, it's Star Wars. You can't fuck that
Was
up
it?
with a
Yeah,
couple
what-
million bucks, dude.
Yeah,
Fan films do
like,
it with $30,
did
dude.
Did you have cool looking shit that happened? That's a fucking Lulu. You had the Squid Games guy and some Mexican guy who looked like an Asian.
Yeah.
Fucking hell yeah, dude.
You had X-23.
Yeah, you had X-23. I mean,
Yeah.
like it's not like, and you had fucking Trinity.
Oh yeah, that's fucking horrible, dude. Oh man, they wasted so much potential, dude.
Yeah, so like, trust me, it ain't us.
Yeah.
Because you're
Can you-
bringing us people that we really like.
Can you
You're
imagine if
fucked it
she
up.
would have just came out and said, "Hey, you know what, guys? Like, I'm really sorry. Like, I think I dropped the ball on this. I had a vision, and
You know what? It may, dude. Even if she
it
was
may
just like,
have been
"Oh,
a.
you know what? Like, I had a vision. I just didn't execute it the way
I didn't
that
execute it correctly. It didn't work out. I apologize if I did something to something you grew up with, and you've invested.
Yeah,
in
or
so much
or
time.
like, hey, maybe I should have just listened to my fans a little bit more.
And
you
if she
know.
said, if this fucking asshole would have just said, "I'm sorry, I feel like I messed up and I let you all down. I really wish I had the opportunity to get this for a second chance because I would do better for you guys. I would be like, hey, you know what? We all fuck
Give
up.
her a season 2.
Give her a season
Season
2.
2. Give her a
Fuck
season
it.
2, dude.
Fuck it. That's such
Yeah.
a nice apology. It wasn't Jake
Give her a
Paul's in the
season
forest
2, dude.
apology. Like, she sounds like she's cool. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? Fuck it up again. You're all right, dude.
You know what? Honestly, if Sam Witwer were to come out and be like,
Dude,
give her
there's
season
so
2,
much, dude.
I would be like, okay.
Anything. Can you imagine if in that second part we got some connection to Knights of the Old Republic? Like some of the guys from like the character cast from that, like coming in that are older from the Knights 2, Qatar 2. Like coming in, like even the fucking space, like the guy that's the transporter guy. I forgot his name. He was like what was the, let me see, Couture to characters. Yeah, Aiden Rad. Mira, you would have got Mira. That would have been badass. Yeah, dude, Baudar. That would have been bad. That'd be so good, dude. If you were just to bring in a couple of the cast from Qatar 2, that would be really nice. Because it was roughly like a couple of years after Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
That would have been cool. And you just introduce them with Plagueis and all those dudes. You would have what was that fucking Sith character that was in it that everybody likes? The one with the white mask.
Revan?
It was, I'll tell you right now. Nihilus, Darth Nihilus. But I think they die in that one. Yeah. That would have been so cool. Yeah, you could have introduced like, here, I'll put it in. I think your video's out again. Yeah, his camera he's using a cell phone. You would have been able to bring this character in, Darth Nihilus. Maybe, because I don't know if she dies at the end of it or whatever. Or at least some remnant, because she was a remnant in the Force. She was like a fizzer in the Force. Man, that would have been so cool. Korriban, Sith Academy. Oh, you would have had the Sith Academy? Oh, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, there's so much you could have brought in. And again, if she would have just, taken the approach different than blaming everybody else, I think it would have been way better. Agree? Triggs, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Are you just getting your camera up again?
Yeah, trying to.
Okay. I mean, if anything, it's fine, dude. You don't got to mess around. Let it charge up a little bit. Yeah, so that was the talks of Leslie Headley calling out people that are influencers, saying that it was bad. Other than just taking it, Leslie, I know you're probably never going to watch our show. It's understandable. You don't like good content.
Or men, for that matter.
Yeah, we're men. We don't matter. But just take some accountability. Like, acknowledge the fact that you made a show that didn't hit the mark, and it's okay. As an artist, sometimes you believe in your own hype, and then sometimes you can't draw a straight line, and people call you out for it. Nowadays, the internet's a viral, fucking ferocious place when it comes to making mistakes. So it's okay. So don't worry about it. Let me see. Yeah. Triggs, what do we got left? The last conversation that we have, I don't even know if you've had the opportunity yet, but I was going to do a small review and recap of Stranger Things Volume 1. Did you get to watch it?
Good shit, dude.
Did you like it?
Fuck yeah.
Nice, dude. Nice. What was your take on it? Like, I mean, I figure it was fantastic. Like, you're probably in the same boat as me. And again, again, this goes off of what we were talking about, even with the Kathleen Kennedy or Leslie Headling thing, where the Duffer Brothers have written characters that even have some a connection to the LGBT community. And they are written such great lengths and great care that we care about all of these characters. And we're connected to them and we appreciate them, and whatever path they're going through, we enjoy it. So their representation is the way they've written in. And again, Leslie, if you're out there listening, like, call the Duffer Brothers and ask questions how they write characters so charming, and ask them how they do it. Because again, the season 5 or whatever is the first half is so fucking good. Like it's ridiculously good. And it's giving us, for me, I don't know if this feels the way with you, Triggs, but like it's feeling like it's ramping to like an Avengers event. Like the war is coming. And I feel that very, very much. Triggs, what was your take on Stranger Things Volume 1?
On Volume 1,
The first
I mean,
half.
I wish
the first four.
I wish it could have been longer, right? You know.
Right, yeah. It's good.
But I mean, I'd have to say that, you know, I'd have to say that like the whatchamacallit,
The plot? Or what?
no, I'd have to say that like that Vecna's character for me kind of missed the mark sometimes.
Okay.
You know, like at first it was just trying to get to 11, then it was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna take everybody. I don't know, like I'm going like it's this weird thing how at like in the midpoint of every season it all comes back to Billy. Always it always comes back to Billy.
Okay. I see that. And what do you think about the build up to each character? Mike's role. What do you build up like Will's character? What do you think of all the build up for each and every character? I mean, even the little children that are the
Dude,
ones that
I'm
are
not gonna
being-
lie. I think Dustin's character probably had like the biggest development over the
this
course
past
of,
season, right?
you know, yeah. Like, I mean, you can call him anything but disloyal.
True. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
You know, because I mean
Excellent.
that guy was a fucking Eddie. You know, just that guy rode for Eddie.
Yeah. Yeah, he was in there, man.
Yeah, and then got the piss beaten out of him.
Yeah, I got the fucking slobber knocker of a moment.
Yeah,
Man.
dude. But man, he came in and he was ready to throw though, dude. He was like, let's get it. Let's get a this. Let's get a that.
Yeah,
You
and it's
know?
crazy because I kind of like there was a part of me that was kind of like I was so annoyed by his character though, like not in a bad way, but like, come on, man, snap out of it, bro. Like you're in the end game, dude. Like you can't be like, let me fuck around with these foot. Like I like the fact that it's so good on how the Duffer Brothers like built Dustin's character to be this kid that's like zero fucks given. For Eddie, like I'm stepping up to the plate. The fucking football player guy puts him up against the wall and he's like, let me go. And he's ripping his shirt. And like right before Lucas comes in with his fucking child play, fucking kid and play haircut. That was so bad. The reveal of his haircut was so bad. The moment it breaks, Dustin
you see him cocking back.
Like he's ready to fucking fling, dude. Compared to where he used to be like just cowardly. Like he was like, let go of my shirt, quit fucking ripping my shirt. He pulled his hand back, and it's right there that I was like, oh man, this kid's about it now, dude. Like this kid's dude. He stepped up. He looks silly as fuck with his shirt tucked in and like all goofy and shit. But this fucking kid, like, he's like playing in the trailer parks kind of kid. Like he's growing up in like the toughest fucking situation. And I like the build. I just don't, man, even him throwing fucking paint thinner at the kid's eyes and shit. Like he was like, he's going for kills, dude. Man. Yeah, he's trying to get the kill streak, dude.
Yeah, man. He's trying to do damage.
Yeah, he's 100%. Like he's kind of like he's the rebel, dude. He's the skater punk. He's the misfit. He's the fucking rancid. He's the CBGB fucking kid now. He's the dude. Yeah. He's the mosh pitter. So like I like the build up to his character.
And I'm not gonna lie, I do also like William's development as well because for him it was I loved that monologue that Vecna had. He was like, you know why I take these kids? Because they're all weak of body, weak of mind. He was like, and they're easy to manipulate. He was like, and you were my first little weak boy. And I was just like, no,
fuck, dude,
no,
bro. And it's so difficult for these guys to fucking hide that this kid's like jacked as shit, dude. Like he's got a build on him, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, you can
Noah,
see like
yeah,
his
dude.
shoulders
Noah,
kinda,
Noah
like,
Schnapp.
fucking-
No,
yeah.
Noah Schnapp puts in the reps, dude.
I was gonna say he looks bigger than Mike, dude. And then they try to make Mike look good by being like a strong, but he's so tall and lanky, and you put him next to Noah, and he's got like his neck is fully developed. He's got traps, like kid's got shoulders. He's just standing there, turns and looks at his mom while his mom's like, "Let me send your brother who you're more muscular than." You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you guys? Like, but you know what it reminds me? It reminds me of Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man still going to high school.
Oh yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. Like this guy
Or
looks
literally
like a
any
full-
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Yo.
this guy looks fully fucking grown, man. Like Will looks fucking. He looks like he's gonna just beat the fuck out of fucking Vecna just with his bare hands. He's just built. Luke, I like Lucas's character. I like that he's so grounded. I like that he's the one that's like, hey guys, like, I know we're in this fantasy shit, but like the stakes are real though. Like I know it seems fake, but nope. Like it's the real world. Like there's no coming back when you die from this or whatever. The Max thing, I was kind of confused about, but I was all right with it.
You know, and I was literally just about to talk about Max, how it gives it gives like precedence that like the music is still very like prominent.
Important.
You know, in the show, that like they didn't do away with the whole like, oh, music in the Upside Down is still like very powerful, you know, like if you can hear the music, then you can have a way out, you know.
It kind of gives this like really cool, like the Running Up That Hill song is its own character. Like it's its own treasure. Like it's its own asset to the film. Like that is a MacGuffin thing that's going to save someone's life. It's not just like, oh, let's play some random music from that generation, but like it really is like that specific song plays a huge factor in this. I thought that was so rad, dude. That was so goddamn rad. What else, dude? There's so much. I was kind of a little bit off about the Max being in the memories and being like I don't know how it's supposed to play out, but I did like the flashback and them adding it to where like she found a way back to her body and then Vecna busts her and then she goes back. Are you caught up about the cave yet?
I mean, I've watched all of it, you know, how like
so the Duffer Brothers did this really interesting thing. So do you know the scene when he chases Max the first time?
Yeah, and he's
like a mountainous cave. So that is not explained in the show at all. Where it is explained is the theatrical play. So they made it to where if you don't watch the theater show, then you don't really know what happened. So I don't know if they're going to reveal more of this in the second season, which I believe they should. But the breakdown is you can already get this information. It's open knowledge. It's not hidden, right? Is that Vecna was a product of the Philadelphia experiment.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that is like, if you guys know conspiracies, like that's crazy, dude. Like that is crazy for them to go from MK Ultra to Philadelphia experiment, all the crazy scientist shit. So the Philadelphia experiment, if I'm not mistaken, was the ship that disappeared, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that, let me go ahead and pick that up real quick. I'll pick it up. I can't even spell Philly. Philadelphia. What the fuck, bitch?
Chris, you are an indictment on our public education system.
What?
Said you are an indictment on our public education system.
I know, I'm sorry. I apologize. The Philadelphia experiment was an alleged event claimed to have been witnessed by an ex-merchant marine named Carl M. Alien at the United States Naval Shipyard in Philadelphia. The entire thing was that the government found a way to use magnets or some Tesla thing or whatever to make an entire naval ship disappear, to be teleported or made invisible. But apparently, the claim was, I don't know if you've ever heard of this acknowledgement, when the ship apparently reconfigures itself, comes back to the now, or becomes not invisible or whatever. There were people that were like fused into the walls and like stuck in like doors, and like everybody was dead. All like 14 people were dead. But apparently the Philadelphia experiment in the show or in the theatrical play was that some of the ships and the boats and all that stuff were inside that cave, and Vecna used to go there and hang out when he was young. And then when it teleports there, then he is kind of like thrown into Dimension X or the Hellscape, which is like a different Upside Down. It's not the same universe, it's a different place. But when he goes there with the Philadelphia experiment, the Mind Slayer, the real one, like the real thing, takes him, and it does to him what they did to Will. They change his blood, and they end up making him the character that we have, which is the Henry character, where he has all these powers. He doesn't get turned into Vecna until he goes to the Upside Down, and his powers magnify, or they magnetize to like the lightning, and it fucks his whole body up, right? And you get all of the 12 kids from Vecna or Henry's blood while they're experimenting during MK Ultras. So they're giving the females that they are impregnating the blood of Henry. So technically, if you want to break it down that way, like 11 is one of Henry's kids. And so is Kay, the sister. All of them are part of his lineage. What do you think? It's a lot.
Well, let's see how it plays out.
Yeah. I mean, they're not doing a bad job. And for them to bring in like a real life event that people talked about conspiracy wise, and making that still a part of the core storytelling aspect, I think that's so cool. I think that's so fucking cool. And for them to bring up the Philadelphia experiment is so awesome. I think it's kind of weird that they chose this way to explain this in the theater play and not give us some type of backstory, because Henry looked fucking scared, dude.
Oh yeah, dude, he was
fucking shitting himself, dude. Like it was so crazy. So yeah, I do like that we're gonna get a kind of a backstory. I'm not really a big fan of the groomer Henry. I'm not really a big fan of that. Let me steal a bunch of kids and act weird with them. I do like the introduction of Holly's character and the younger kids now, like as them being like the kid Goonies or whatever. Yeah, like, I like the little fat kid, even though he's annoying as shit.
Dipshit.
Yeah, dipshit. They call him Dipshit Derek.
Dipshit Derek.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they've been doing an amazing job. Mike has really stepped into the role of like being the leader of like the crew. Like that's so good. And the sister does really well
that
too.
Kid could not gain a pound to save his life, dude.
Will or Mike?
Yeah,
Mike. Yeah, I agree. So small, so tiny. The sister Erica, they fucking brought her back, and she fucking wiped out a whole family. That was pretty funny. And she did it in the exact same way that she told Eddie Munson she would do with her D&D character.
Yeah, dude.
By stabbing a steel kunai in the person's neck and watching them die or whatever. And that's the exact thing she does with the syringe to the little girl. She stabs her in the neck. It's so fucking crazy, dude. Like, the show is so damn good. So damn good. How did you feel about, like, well, first off, let me ask you this. Who do you think's going to die?
Oh,
what do you think makes sense for them dying?
Honestly, I think I do think David Harbour's character is finally going to go. Hopper?
Yeah, I can feel that.
Yeah, I really do feel that Hopper's going to die, dude.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that pretty good. If you can cast an actor in Stranger Things in the MCU, what character would you pick for them? Bro, they already got
Sadie fucking Sink, dude.
Yeah, they already got Sadie Sink. They already got Sadie Sink.
Oh, and they also have Joseph Quinn. You know, just
Yeah, well
saying.
now, yeah. What do you think about him not coming back to the show and reprising his role as Eddie Munson in some way?
If he does, he's going to be in a flashback.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, if you don't do that for Sam G the Wise, Sam G from fucking Lord of the Rings, because you have that opportunity to bring him back, and he was a love interest. Like, if you don't bring Barb back, like Barb character from season 1, I mean, she had to buy her own fucking ticket at South Diego Comic-Con. Do you remember that shit?
Wait, what?
Yeah. Let me show you something. You'll get a kick out of this. Barb from Stranger Things. She didn't get invited to South San Diego Comic Con.
Who did?
Barb. Yeah, dude, watch.
Oh yeah, the chick who played Barb. Yeah. I heard that.
Yeah, watch. I'll bring it up right now. I got a little trailer, a preview that I gotta get past. It was probably one of the funniest things, but at the same time, it's kind of like I felt kind of bad for her because her character, when she died, there were so many people that were like, "Hey, is Barb gonna come back? Like, why are you not bringing her back?" And then to watch her have to, yeah, watch. I'll put this up. It's such a great thing. Here we go. Share screen, entire window. Let me go ahead and boom. Oh, wait. Oh, let me remove that. Sorry. I think I did that wrong. I want you to hear the audio. So yeah, share audio. Yeah, there you go. Share audio. There we go. Boom. So I have it up right now. So watch. You see it?
See if we have any questions from the audience. I wanted to open up.
Or season 3, actually.
Spotlight. Look at the spotlight. That's awesome.
And then y'all get excited because Barb showed up.
Right? What if she was like, "Fuck you guys, you
know what I
fucking
mean?
traitors"?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't even invite her, bro. Like, they didn't even invite her, and she was such a loved character.
I would have been like, "You're fucking dead, bitch. Like, get over."
Look at the actors. Even the fucking actors are excited to see her, dude. I felt so fucking bad for her.
Dude, I love how David Harbour's like,
Look at him. Look at how all of them get fucking excited. It's like, look at 11. She's like, who the fuck is that? Even the guy behind the fucking Seinfeld guy, or what's his name? He's like, who the fuck is that chick? The
Dude,
Billy guy don't know. This guy don't know because they weren't in that season.
"Oh, where's her fucking best friend though? The fucking
No, I don't think she was there that day. She might be over here behind the desk too.
That's fucked up.
Look how excited they get. But this guy's still not excited because he didn't know her. He's like, who the fuck is this chick? The Billy guy kind of like, oh, thanks. The Duffer guys are like, fuck, we're gonna get called out for this shit. They're like, oh fuck, it's Barb. That's so funny. Oh look, dude, that guy came up. You know how excited everyone is to see her. Like, did you not just get her a fucking table, dude? Like,
Is Barb gonna be in season 2?
Fuck no, bitch. Did you get your phone call? No, you
bitch,
didn't.
you didn't even
Sit
make
the
a
fuck
casting
back
call,
down.
Shannon Parker. Come up here.
Look, now they're all like, you should come up here. It's like, damn. Now, look, there she is. In the back.
Oh, there she is. Yeah, she's in red.
I think it was
Yeah.
Two.
Okay.
How sad, though, that she had to, like, how.
I was wondering if Barb is gonna be in season 2.
Yeah, I can answer that. No.
No.
Art. Oh, but there will be justice for Barb.
That is so, like, no, she walked by that chick, didn't even say hi to her, dude. Did you see that?
That's rough, dude.
Look, she walked right by the best friend character. Watch. Look, she's right here in the red.
Yeah, I can answer
Doesn't
that.
even
No.
acknowledge her or nothing, dude.
Art.
Did not acknowledge anyone,
There will be
dude.
justice for Barb. But we'll be
That's fucking gotcha, bro. That is wickedly crazy, dude. That is wickedly crazy. Poor Barb. If they treated Barb like that, they're not gonna bring back Eddie Munson. He is a crowd
I don't know
favorite.
why
Though.
you thought they would be.
Do you remember? Do you remember all the stories of like the Dungeons and Dragons shit that they brought up, the vampire general and all that stuff that was like Vecna's right hand man? A lot of people believed it was going to be Eddie Munson that was going to be resurrected and used by Vecna as like his general, but they don't understand that that was already Will. Will was resurrected, brought life and turned into him. So, yeah. Stranger Things season 5 is kind of hitting it pretty well for me. What would you like to see?
A lot of people think that it lost its hype, and I don't entirely believe that. Granted, it has been 3 years since the last season, but I mean, I still fuck with it hard, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, that was like the first thing that this TV got
Stranger Things 5,
it was Stranger Things season 5, and I was like,
dude, it crashed the shit out of Netflix. Crashed the fucking bejesus out of Netflix right when it dropped.
I watched it the next day.
Yeah. So it's one of those things. Like, I don't think it's lost its hype. I think this goes back to the idea of what the internet does when it comes to people that influence and do stuff. I think maybe someone popular had came out and said that they didn't like the vibe or the pace or something like that. And then everyone that just poses like just kind of follows what it is these people say. I think the show did pretty well. I thought it looked a little bit which was the powers of Elle when she's doing the training scene. I thought it looked very Marvel. Thought it looked very corny, like Wanda flying in on scene and doing shit. But during the scenes when it worked, it worked. I like the idea of them using the sound, the sound machines against them, which was going on at the time. I like that. I thought that was very well put together also. There's been a lot of things that the show's kind of brought up that I've been very I dig it, man. I like where it's going. I like the build up to showing us that, you know, Steve might die, that Lucas might die, that Will might die.
I love how it really shows that nobody was safe.
Nobody's safe. It's a Dungeons and Dragons crawl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a whole thing. Like, you can really just roll a bad D20, dude, really bad, and just be fucking rocked, dude. I do like that they reintroduced the sister, the Kay, I think her name was, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I do like that they brought her back. They build up to thinking that it was going to be Vecna, and then they brought the sister back. I thought that was good. I thought that was spectacular. I've had a feeling it was going to be her originally, because everyone gets their flowers, and she's the only one that got written off in some weird ass like season 3 bullshit where she's like, well, I live in Detroit, so fuck you all or whatever. But I do like that they brought her back. I do hope that we get an idea of the other 12 kids, like not just them 2, but the other 10 in some way. Maybe they roll them back in and we get maybe 3 or 4 more that haven't been introduced. I think that would be really cool. I like the fact that Will falls into his Dungeons and Dragons character. Mm-hmm. I think that was amazing. Like the whole ending, and we kind of saw something like this coming, where he was supposed to have powers like Elle, but he ends up literally having powers of Vecna. That was like eyes turn gray and everything. So I wonder, man. I wonder so much. I think you're right. I think Harbor ends up dying or whatnot. But who knows, dude? Who knows?
Yeah,
Vince says, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be one of those where I'm like, fuck, man. Like, what could happen? What's going to happen? You know, like, they come out next month, right? Then
December 25th. So, guys, be prepared December 25th. Actually, Triggs, I don't know if you know this, but me and Derp are watching the episodes right now, and we're doing a reaction to it. We've done 1 episode so far. Okay. So if you have time, let us know.
Well,
and we'll have you in the reaction.
You know who I want them to bring back? That long-haired guy.
Long-haired guy.
Yeah, the pizza guy.
Yeah, you're talking about what's his fucking? He's a rapper, dude. And he's what the fuck is his name? It's somebody with an A. What's Stranger Things pizza guy?
Argyle.
Argyle. Yeah, Argyle. And if you guys
Yeah.
know the rapper, you guys should hear his song. Argyle is a G dude when it comes to his rap scenes. Yeah, he's a good character. I more than likely they'll probably bring him back in the last season. They're not just
Fucking
gonna.
hope so, dude.
And bro, he's lost a lot of weight. I don't know if you guys follow him in any way, but Argyle, Stranger Things actor, he's been on a fitness journey. So if I'm gonna show this real quick, so you guys keep your pants on. But this guy's getting look at him getting ripped to shit, dude.
No fucking way. Dude.
Yeah, dude,
those
he's
arms,
really huge.
those arms are still so fucking small.
He's so
though, dude.
skinny, right? But he's lost a tremendous amount of weight. And he's apparently dropping weight for a role. We don't know what role it is yet. But yeah, a lot of people are saying Stranger Things transformation.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. He looks like an elf.
Yeah. When you think, okay, so yeah, the processing of thinking of like the Dungeons and Dragons, right? So he may be coming in archer role, spiritual journey guy, Native American, even a monk. Like we may end up getting it. So shout outs to Argyle, my man. If you end up coming back, that would be a legit thing, dude. A legit thing. So can't wait. It's gonna be great. So
he's on that boxing shit though, dude.
yeah, he's about it, bro. He's literally about this fitness journey, man. I'm so proud of this kid.
Yeah, dude, good for him, bro.
Yep.
Bro.
So hope he gets a badass role. Whatever it is he's working out for, he's working out super hard. And yeah, I would love to see him. I agree with you. I'd love to see him come back, kind of run it the second season. Maybe the brother ends up calling him back. Hey man, we need backup or whatever. Shit's going crazy. And he pops in being all built to shit. Starts just fucking dropping Vecna with just straight punches and shit. Or what does he do? He puts weed on an arrow and shoots it, and Vecna's all drugged up for a bit. I don't know. He's super silly.
Nah, bro, nah.
Yeah, he's like, nah, man, I'm gonna hit him with that pizza shit. I'm gonna hit him with that pizza shit, bro. Yeah, but it'll be really cool. I think Argyle will be a really cool comeback character. Triggs, what do we got going on, man? Anything going on with you? Life? Anything?
Continuing my sobriety. That's about it.
It's more. That's about it, man. That's important. So make sure you're about it. And yeah, other than that, Triggs, it's good to have you, man. I appreciate you getting back on the show for a bit. And yeah, it's good to have you, man. So whenever you got free time, you let us know what your schedule is like so you can come back.
Of
We're
course.
still running the Sundays. And if you want to do the reaction stuff, let me know.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Hit me up. We'll go back and watch the series. I know you already saw it, so yeah. But it's all good. You can just fake react like everybody else does. The person that's like, oh yeah, I saw Lord of the Rings like when I was 21, but like I kind of forgot it by now. But watch me react, guys, and it's like, oh my goodness. And it's, oh, like, shut the fuck up. But yeah, I'll let you know, bro. Hit me up. Guys, thank you so much to everybody who's out there watching us. We appreciate every one of you for coming in every Sunday night and being here alongside of us as we tell you about all the nerd news that you guys are missing for the week. If you have anything you want us to check out, make sure you hit us up, send it to the DMs, send us videos, whatever you guys want us to check out. And yeah, Derpy, you're out there, man. Thank you so much for popping in. Brian, you're out there, bro. We love you. We hope you had a great birthday. Brian's birthday passed like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. He went out there and just fucking ransacked Manhattan, bro, and partied so great. Nah, he's an older gentleman. He probably just sat back and chilled. But we hope you had a great birthday, brother. To all our extraordinary listeners, thank you guys so much. We appreciate everyone of you. And be safe. And it's starting to get cold, so make sure you guys wear all your good stuff. And yeah, you know what's up. Guys, we'll see you later. Peace.